Hi, hey, you guys, welcome to the 420 show. Producer wangu sijui nini mbaya nikaja dinyana ama amedinyana sana. Siezi anza ngoma na song. Na vile nilikuwa nataka kusikia ngoma yangu manze, lifestyle.
Ngoma na song.
Yeah, siezi anza show na song. Sorry about that. So this is Dizzo manze. Welcome to the 420 Strip Down show where we embrace the darkness and accept our weakness manze. All fucking day. So hapa hivi leo niko na my usual culprits.
What's up, guys? Emmy here. On Sunday, join us because we'll be crucifying you guys, productively.
Oh yeah. Yes. You better say it nicely. Ebu waambie venye Sunday we have a show with Emmy. Yeah, it's like a counseling show.
And we unpack a lot of norms and just, systematic thinking, because we've just been systemized by this society, and we want to unpack some of those things, see, what feels natural and what feels right, because I think those two things are so different. So that's Crucified Sundays, every Sunday at 8:15 p.m. Join us on Twitter. Yeah,
that's Amy. Alafu Sultan unataka Sultan from Dubai.
Hey, what's up? I'm here with my two comrades.
Comrades ama
the comrades.
Call us kids, bro.
I can call.
I want you to accept that you are fucking old.
I am old.
Yes, sasa sema uko na watoi wako.
Old is gold.
No, we were not disputing. We were not disputing you being old. Tunasema tu accept.
See, uzee ni hekima. By you sitting on the same level as your kids doesn't make you younger, doesn't make you stupid, just makes you even. And you try to interact and try to fit in their shoes to understand where they're coming from.
You don't think it makes you younger?
No, it doesn't make me any younger. I'm as old as fuck. But I still believe.
Bro, that's a chick who's asked you. That chick has just asked you.
I believe in that.
Bro, that chick just asked you if it doesn't make you younger. Can you imagine? Maybe she sees you're a bit younger. You ain't seeing it that way. I'm on ogopa.
But you lose my touch.
Okay.
Kwani youthfulness comes with stupidity.
I see the youth at this generation.
They're stupid.
They're not stupid. Okay. They are victims. They keep on complaining each and every small item. The only thing I hear is just complain. This should have been. This is supposed to be. This is how it's supposed to be. So what I see is just victim mentality. What I don't see is, do they come together and build something of their own? Do they have their own ideas? Because what I see, like even every time I speak to Dizzy keep on bashing the old guys. Our ideas are stupid. Our ideas are fake. We keep on talking about experience. Then they don't think of experience. What they're thinking of is what they know. And they think what they know is a fact. At the end of the day, it's just a fuck up, an idea. I'm sorry to say that I'm using the F word, but it's a fact.
So which generation is this that's a fuck up?
I see a generation whereby which we are going to have very lazy people.
No. You haven't answered her question, Sultan.
Okay, why do you want me
Which
to answer?
generation is this that you think is fucked up?
The Gen Z. They are just confused. Hawana mwelekeo. They think they know it all, but they don't have a formula. They want things to be done in a certain way, which they have no fucking idea what is that way they're supposed to follow. So if we tell them our ways, they find our ways are so puny, it's not workable, it's not logic, it's a book mentality. But at the end of the day, it was working for us. And it has worked for us for a long time. And we've never complained. You look at the people of our generation. We used to make things work. We had structures, the structures which were put there by our forefathers, and we abide by them, and it worked for us. But the same structures, the same ideas, we put them to the Gen Z. They find they're not logical. They are not applicable. It's not what it doesn't make sense to them. So I asked these guys, do you think our ways were wrong? Your ways are better? Okay, show us your way. Let's see if we compare the two. We compare the two. Which is more logical? Which one works better than the other?
So if I ask you, Sultan, what generation is your kid?
It's a Gen Z generation.
Which generation are you?
No, it doesn't matter. He's the dad.
I am the dad.
So you have a problem with your son.
I have no problem with my son.
No. We are talking in general.
Yes.
You are talking as a dad,
Mm-hmm.
and you've referred to the Gen Z as a
Yes.
problem.
Yes.
So you have a problem with your son. So who's the problem?
We are not the problem. We did our part and we played our part well.
Bro,
No,
you don't understand your son.
I don't
You
need-
don't understand your son. So who's the problem? Is it the
It
is
is
it the
him.
responsibility of your son
It's not
to be
him.
a good son, or is it your responsibility to be a good parent?
I'm not to understand him. I am to educate him, our ways. So for him, he's supposed to understand me, not me to understand him. I'm not the
You
student.
are
here.
not
I
getting
am-
me. Sultan, you're not getting me. Please, ijibu tu hivi. Is it the responsibility of your son to be a good son, or is it the responsibility of a parent to be a good parent?
It is a responsibility of the son to be a good son. And it is responsibility of a father to have transferred
No.
that
It's not
knowledge.
two-way. It's not two-way, Sultan. Venye tu umeanza hivo, it already shows you are the problem. And we are not going to go back there. I've tried to show you where you people keep on throwing blames on your own kids. Bro, if you don't understand your own kid, then you are the problem.
How
You are
do I-
trying to force your kid to be what you're expecting. You understand? But anyway, we'll talk about today we want to talk about freedom. Sultan tukiingiaga na yeye anataka kutuingizaga zones zingine that are not even realistic.
You see, this is the
No, I
problem.
was going to-
The same problem. I've just
Wait.
she's repeating exactly what I just said.
Wait. And Sultan, please, when we do the Sunday show with Amy, I want you to join early so that you and Amy can do some.
We unpack this topic. We
Yes,
need
you
to
can.
unpack it.
Before we
Because even me, I
enter.
have my own opinions, and mine is not going into even parenthood. It's this generational conversation we've been having. Everyone complained about millennials.
Sunday.
Sunday.
I've seen how you're flowing with that shit. So what we are going to do today we're going to talk about freedom. Free fucking dome. Freedom. And there's a video I put up. Na kwa hiyo video niliongelelea, on the video I talked about freedom as a man. I didn't talk on freedom as women because I established, hadi niliongelelea hapo nikisema I have no facts on freedom about women. Yani, about women, I have no facts about women. For shit, I have nothing about women. But I have about men. Now, for men, it doesn't matter what you do in this life. Men need respect. It doesn't matter. A man needs attention. A man will only get attention from a woman who respects him. A man will only need attention from a group of friends that respect him. There's no man who needs attention from a place where he's disrespected. No. Wanaume wengi hawataki kupata na family gathering. Kwa nini? Because utapata kuna mse, if there's someone who's failed in life or in the family they've failed, they don't want to go to the family because they are disrespected. So for a man, freedom is when you can walk away from an environment that doesn't respect you. That is freedom for a man. Now, if you can't walk away, if paka I explained nikisema in marriages unapata kuna watu wengine mtu anakuja na kwambia I can't leave my marriage. Why? Because of kids. Bro, you're not free. As in, it's not that ni banta ama nini, it's just true, you're not free. If you can't leave your woman, unaanza kuja unasema by the me I love that woman. Bro, you're not free. You imagine you're surviving in a relationship because you're surviving in a relationship with disrespect. Or in fact, bro, you're using disrespect for survival. You have nowhere to go, bruh. As in, so you're taking all the shit. And then you want to say you're free. If a woman can come and say, hey, it's better if I cry in a Range Rover, bro, it's not the same for a man to say, it's better I cry in a Range Rover than I cry in a Mabati. Bro, what man? So that was freedom for me. And Amy told me I have a very shallow... yeah. Amy told me I have a very shallow way of thinking. So Amy, Ebu tell me the freedom for... before we come to the freedom for women, because I didn't describe the freedom for women. And I wasn't discriminating no women, or I wasn't introducing any gender. I was just talking about what I understand.
I mean, the fact that you've explained freedom and you've chosen to explain freedom for men, you've introduced gender.
No. That's what I understand. I know nothing about your freedom. Maybe your freedom is just being fucked freely, or maybe your freedom is being a nun, where you commit your virginity to God.
I'll get to that.
So I know nothing about women. I know things about men, though. Men want respect. That's all I know.
Okay. Before we come to my explanation.
Yeah, we're going to Sultan and welcome Soli, the latecomer.
Hey, what's up?
You know right
I'm
now
that student.
Right now if I hear about any death, I can't be your alibi. The times you're getting late to this show is just scary.
It is scary.
Yeah. And people are dying, bruh. Bitches are dying out here. You're here coming late to a show. There's no alibi here, by the way. Don't... who?
Get an alibi.
Where? So Liz too late for this show.
I have an alibi, but I don't think that's important.
Yeah,
right
but
now.
anyway, let's go.
Sorry for being late. It is what it is. Like if I could do it better, I would have done it better. Just know I am here now. So let's do this. Sultan, you are going in on freedom.
I want you to get your brain on that.
I agree with Diesel. Men eat respect, not ugali and nyamachoma. We feed on respect. If you're I just don't understand. You bring someone to your space and they disrespect you. I don't know how that works. And then you're just okay as a man. I think for me it would be hell. There would be no peace. Na ikikataa na kurudisha kwa watu wenu. Niseme hii huyu imekataa. It's just that simple. I don't know.
Baba yao Sultan kutoka Zanzibari, hata ametoka Dubai sasa. Yuko Zanzibari.
Baba. Now, what we talk about, when we talk about freedom, what do we understand about freedom?
Sultan, talk about freedom from your own perspective. Everyone did talk about freedom from their own perspective. Now, talk about freedom from your own perspective.
Because
Usituulize what do we understand about freedom. We've told you what freedom is for us.
I understand freedom. It should come with respect. I understand with you. I agree with you, and I agree with Soli. But that freedom comes with a cost. Nothing is earned. Respect is earned. Freedom is earned. Nobody gets freedom for free. That's one thing we really have to understand. So if you want,
Sultan, can you talk about freedom, bro?
yes, I'm talking about
What is freedom?
Freedom
For
is
you,
set-
what is freedom?
a mindset. What frees you from reality? What frees you from your ideology? What frees you from your life? What makes you feel that you're free? We see birds every day waking up very early in the morning to go and fetch for something they don't know whether they're going to get. That's what I call freedom. Because they don't know what they're getting, but definitely they're going to get something to eat and they'll come back home fully. But for a human being, he has to go out there and work and fight for whatever he has. He has to go to report to work by 8 to 5. I don't call that freedom. I call that survival. A freedom is where you can wake up anytime you want, feel free doing everything you need, and be happy and be content with what you have. That's what I believe freedom is all about. So I ask you, because my freedom cannot be the same way I believe freedom as yours. Maybe yours is believing that you wake up in the morning next to your wife. You find that is freedom. That's what makes you happy. But to me, I believe that freedom is a set of mind. And everything that you want to be free has to come with a cost. Either you spend, either your time or your finances. That's all.
Sultan, you know what?
I'll take you around. I'll take you down. I don't know a simple explanation how you want me to explain.
No, it's not about. It's not about simple. You're just archaic. You
You can call it whatever.
you are. What is that building in Tao? Archives.
You are combined in a matusi.
You know,
But-
no.
but I
As in,
understand.
the problem I have with you is your explanation is so general. As in, you're not specific with a certain
cannot be
situation.
specific because-
You just want to jump all over. No, Sultan, wait. I agree with you what you're talking about. Adi Soli amekwambia, stop being philosophical with this shit. As in, we are just very direct with it. And we've said, you as a fucking man, what do you consider freedom is? What is all this unaanza kuleta? Oh, we'll start with, how do you understand freedom? Bruh. Haya,
I'm telling you.
nyamaza,
Haya,
tusikie
mwambie
Amy.
Amy.
Amy now, as a woman,
Sultan,
what do you
first
consider
of
as
all,
freedom?
I side with you on this one.
I knew.
I side
Nothing
with you.
specific, nothing nowhere.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I
you
said,
just
no,
want
no,
to
no.
be. So, I knew there was just something
Conversation.
wrong.
I said you have a very shallow approach.
Hakuna kitu Sultan amesema na umesaid na yeye.
No. Acha nijibu swali. Let me land my plane first. Freedom is that ability to just be boundless. You don't feel like there are limits to your expression. Now, you've brought it to like a male-female thing, which is okay. So your advice to men is, if you're like stuck in a disrespectful space, you're not a free person.
Yep.
Which is fine, because that's one situation in very many situations where a man can be trapped. It's one out of many.
No. For a man, it's only respect, Amy. The entirety of a man is respect. Why men go to war is because of respect. Why men fall in love is because of respect.
Okay.
For a man, everything is respect.
Don't
Sawa.
contradict respect and ego. Those are two different things.
I know that one is philosophical. Let me land my plane. So, May said you've narrowed this down to like a woman-man experience, which is okay. I'm with you. So if I answer it from a woman's perspective, I think freedom to a woman is security and the ability to express herself safely. So if I feel safe, for example, if now we're bringing it into a relationship setting, yeah, what are the marks for when this and this and this is in place, I feel secure. For some people, that's money. For some people, that's, again, also respect, because femininity, masculinity, so it can change. But I feel like everything that a woman is about security, her safety, the safety of the people she loves, the safety of her offspring, so that they have the ability to express themselves. So if I feel for me in a relationship setting, if I feel like I can't express myself fully with you for some reason, I'm tiptoeing around. Maybe your ego is too sensitive. Maybe your, temper is not in check for whatever other reason, or maybe our conversations are just don't have enough water for me. I'll be like, I don't really feel free. I don't feel authentic. I don't feel like I'm being myself with this person. But now, why I agree with Sultan is because freedom is such an individual journey, and I don't think it has anything to do with gender as much as men. In this conversation, I feel like men demand respect when you should be commanding respect. It should be given to you. You shouldn't take it. No man should have to take respect from a woman. It should be given. So if you find that you're not commanding respect, just the same way we usually advise women, like you shouldn't have to beg for love or attention or these things,
Dominance.
Dominance?
Yeah.
Who's being dominant in that case?
The man. The fucking man.
So they need to be dominant.
No, you people demand for it. Like, as in, you'd
It's
be
more
like, just be a
attractive, yes.
man. So
I
you
mean-
demand for dominance.
That's fine, but there are also men who demand for respect. Just the same way there are women who command. Let me say it's both spectrums are equal, because the women who will command that that's what they need. They won't enter a relationship going like, oh, I'm the one who's going to call the shots and wear the pants and As a man, if you walk into her space, you'll realize, okay, I need to be the frame. She needs to be the, whatever is within the frame. So it's all about commanding those things. It's not about demanding. If you find that you're demanding, then you're struggling with your ego or something.
I'm still waiting for a place where you are agreeing with Sultan, because whatever you're talking about is you talking.
No, me, I feel like
I haven't heard
freedom
Sultan say all those things.
She can't.
No, she said he said freedom. He said freedom is like being me. I relate with that. It's being able to wake up at your own time, being able to. That's to me. That's freedom. I don't have a relationship. I don't have like a significant
Let me
other.
just go on with that. Go on with
She
that.
can't agree with Sultan because Sultan said nothing.
Sultan said nothing. Like literally, Sultan
Being able
didn't
to
say
wake
shit.
up at your own time, being able to express the stuff that you love, being able to
Being
live
able
a passionate
to
and
go out
fulfilling
without
life.
without being held accountable, being able to come back to your own space without finding no
No,
one
I would
there
love
asking
to
you.
be. I don't mind accountability. Accountability is welcome. I think it's safe when you're accountable to someone.
Mhm. So what is this being able to that you are agreeing with Sultan? Because Sultan didn't say shit, but apparently there's a point you got from
Alisema
Sultan.
being able to wake up at your
they
own
are
time, having the freedom to
communicating
express
telepathically.
yourself.
But
I see
we
where he was
all
coming
wake up
from.
at our own time.
But we said freedom, you
No,
earn
some
it.
people
Respect you
are
earn.
laboring through this life and surviving. What do you mean we all wake up at this at the time we want? That's not everyone's experience.
Imagine we wake up at the time we want, Amy. You know
Who's
this
we?
life. Yeah, everyone. You see,
It's a lie.
No,
you see,
that's a
if-
lie.
It's a
no,
lie.
let me tell
No,
you,
once you're
Sultan. Wait.
once you're
Let me
employed-
land my plane.
Okay.
Now, once you're employed, what time are you supposed to be at job?
If you're supposed to report at 8, that's not. I don't call that freedom. That's
No,
slavery.
wait.
This way you don't give me time to give my explanation. You
Bro,
always say,
see, wait, I finish. I'm
Eh?
still going with the questions. You said it's about employment. Yeah? Now, if you're supposed to go to be at work at 8, right? What time should you wake up?
No, depending on how far you stay. You can wake up by 4 o'clock in the morning. You
So
can wake up
if
by
you're
7
working-
o'clock in the morning.
If you're working in town
yeah.
and you're living in Feather,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, and you're supposed to be in town by 8, what time do you wake up?
That means you have to be up by 6 o'clock in the morning.
Bro, then make that a want. Stop being a victim on that shit and be
But I
like,
don't
hey,
call
you
that
know
freedom.
what? No, you took yourself to that
Immediately
job.
the time I answer to somebody, I've given out my freedom.
But that's what we've all been saying, Amma. That's what we've all
if I
been
have to
saying.
report to somebody, I've lost my
All
freedom.
I'm just saying is, Sultan, freedom, the moment you don't get respect. Bro, if your boss respects you, Sultan, then be professional with that shit. if your boss respects you,
Because
then
some
be
people are
professional
just
with that
working
shit.
for the paycheck.
Yeah.
What's your
Now
advice
those
for
people
them?
are
They have
those
to
people are not
survive.
free. There are people who are not just working for the paycheck. There are people who work beyond the paycheck.
True.
Those people are free.
Okay.
Now, let me go back.
So we're agreeing on the same thing.
Yes,
We're
because
We are talking
luckily
of
I'm
the
not
same
agreeing
thing,
with
but
Mama.
he's twisting his word.
I'm just not understanding. No,
because-
I was just talking. Mine is very specific. Sultan, mine is very specific. As a man, what makes you free? That's what me can relate with. Is zengine mino namnaenda in general. You're generalizing a lot of shit. As a man, what can you agree with?
It's the ability to make decisions without any contradiction. It's as simple as that.
So it's about respect.
If I have to make a decision that I don't have to fear that Soli is going to question me, I don't have to fear that Diesel is going to question me, I don't have to fear that somebody is going to stand on my way. So I'm making decision out of my own free will. I don't care the repercussion. I don't care the results. That's what I call freedom. I wake up tomorrow, I say I don't want to go to work. I don't have to be answerable to anybody because that's my freedom. But I know if I don't go to work, I'll have to be answerable. I have to fake either I'm sick. I have to give I have to lie to give an excuse. But if I'm doing my own business, I can decide not to sleep to wake up in the morning, and nobody's going to question me. I don't have to explain to anybody that today I decided to sleep. That's what I call freedom. Freedom, I can go to shit, and even if I don't wipe myself, I don't have to answer to anybody. That's because I'm stinking. I call that freedom. Yeah, that's. I can walk out naked, so that nobody's asking me if I had to go to the gym.
So we're back to authenticity.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Freedom comes with a cost.
Bro, you Sultan, smelling like shit in a society, that's not freedom. Yeah, that's not freedom. So what you're saying is
Have you
a
seen
madman
small
is free.
kid? Have you seen a small kid?
No,
akisha
Sultan
jipupuya,
is a madman.
akikimbia?
No, you're not a small kid.
Akikimbia.
You're not a small kid.
He's free.
You're not a
To him.
small kid, Sultan. You're not a small kid. So what you're saying is a madman is free.
You see, the way we think is what is clouting us from not.
Is a
being-
madman free or not, Sultan?
He is free. He doesn't care what. He doesn't care what you think.
So
It
you
is
are
not
not
his
free.
responsibility for you to make for you to understand him what he's going through.
Okay, so you are not free, Sultan.
I want that kid to run and come and sit on your lap.
So Sultan, you're not free.
He's not free because he's not a madman.
I know he's taking us all. You know, you're giving us a generalization of what freedom is. Amy, freedom doesn't have limits.
Yeah.
We can go and go and go, right?
Yeah.
But can we be logical with this shit? Come on. So I'm asking him, he said, whatever is described, that's a madman. So if his freedom is a madman, why is he normal? What does he know about being free?
But that's the thing. Freedom can't fit into one person's definition. It fits into your experience. It comes with a feeling. It comes with a feeling.
Sasa mnataka kwanza kuleta vitu zingine
No.
complicated.
Listen. It comes with
Emi
a feeling.
umesema wanawake freedom yao ni?
I'm being careful not to speak for all women because I don't know. But
I just have the confidence to do that.
security? I'd say security and love. Yeah.
So when a woman is getting security and love, she's free.
Yeah. Because, and especially if you're able to give those things to yourself. If it comes through a companion that's, bonus, yay. That's your style, yay. Good for you. But I feel like the thing that drives women to do stuff is love. If they feel like, and we always say this thing like, oh, women are so emotional, da, 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 da. But it's what they're giving their heart to. That's the direction they move to. So if I feel limited, if I feel like I can't move in the direction that I love because of ABCD, then I don't feel free. If I feel like I can't go and visit this person because I fear how I'm going to be attacked on one end or whatever, it all boils down to love. It's like, and you have to be careful that it's not criticism you're fearing, So I feel like in a space where a woman is receiving love, I feel like they tend to be their most authentic self. And yes, I think we can correlate that with freedom.
Why do I feel like we're in a therapy session today? We're not in the dark side today.
Because you don't want to, because you just think in the darkness, all you have to do is shoot people down.
No, it is dark because we need to go deep. Deep. What does somebody feel? How do you feel?
You puny ass motherfucker. You're the one. Sultan amepeana description gani ndo anaitisha darkness. Okay, Sultan, please take us to the darkness you think we're supposed to be in. Because your description and Amy's description, Amy has a better description than yours. But you didn't describe shit.
Description. What freedom is all about is a mindset. Everything that we do, it's controlled by our mind. How we feel, what we do, how we relate to other people. It's all about freedom. It's all about what we create in our mind, the ideology we create in our mind, the visions we create in our mind before we act on them. It's what it calls freedom.
That's bullshit.
Now, if I create something because I am scared of the repercussion, then I'm not free.
But you've given a definition. You've created something in your mind. Now you're telling someone, if you create this, then you're not free. Sultan, whatever you're talking about is bullshit. You ain't saying shit.
Sultan amesema freedom is running around with shit on you.
Freedom is shitty.
And it doesn't come for free.
That shit doesn't come for free.
That shit doesn't come for free.
Imagine that. Sultan, you haven't helped on that. Na hiyo naenda shinda nikikushow kwa sababu if you're to talk about freedom, Sultan, I want you to talk about yourself. Are you free?
Yes, I am free. Because why I say I'm free? Because I make my own decision. I make my own choices. I create my own path. I don't fear that somebody is going to question me. Because why? Because of my ethics doesn't allow me to go out of the way. So everything I do, I've practiced for so long, so it becomes natural to me. I don't expect somebody else to question what I do. So even if you question, that is on you, it's not on me anymore. So that's what I call freedom.
So whoever you're talking about respects you.
What do you mean respect me? Because the people I work around, the people who live against me, they have to respect me. Because I've earned it. I didn't command it. You see, respect is you
As in, Sultan, I've just asked a simple question. I didn't ask how you got that respect. I'm just asking.
But
so the people around you respect you.
They respect me according to how I behave.
Why are you so defensive with this?
Yes or no?
Yes,
it's a yes or no question.
They respect me. But I have to give you an explanation. Why they respect me?
Bro, as in, imagine if you say yes or no, you've already explained it.
Me.
Huh?
They respect me.
Yeah, so if they do respect you, don't you think, Sultan, then you're free as a man?
Of course
because your environment respects you.
But you see, that's something I've earned. I can't just come and start.
It doesn't matter, Sultan, whether you earned it or you nini, does your environment respect you or not?
I don't give a fuck what the environment does to me. What matters, because I cannot, whatever happens, I cannot blame the society. The time I do that, I have a long journey to go. Everything I do, at the end of the day, whatever results come, I'll embrace it because it's all upon me. I don't have to blame anybody. I don't go out to blame the society. I don't blame the people around me. I don't blame anybody, in short. I embrace whatever good and bad what comes to me because it is my choice, it's my decision. And I believe whatever I decide to do, I know there are going to be repercussions. I know they are going to have to perform results. So those results are what creates the future of tomorrow. Because I believe that whatever I'm doing now, it will be the results for tomorrow. Nothing just happens. I believe every situation is it's a concurrent of something, of an event, what is happening now. That's what I call freedom. To me, I know it's a bullshit explanation, but to me it makes sense. To you, it doesn't make sense.
Sultan, it's not bullshit, manze. As in, hata venye umeisema, you think we think it's a bullshit explanation. Tari may explain, Sultan, for you. Umejua chenye umesema, it makes sense.
I'm just giving you an explanation.
No, wait. No, it doesn't matter. Sultan, sidhani kama unaongelea man as a man. Sultan, do you think a woman should rule?
No, a woman is not logic. They work with their feelings.
Oh, Mr.
So most of the time, why we pick men as leaders is because men are logical.
I feel
Which
like
men are these who are logical?
you're the people feminists fight.
Which men are these who are logical?
Whatever rules, because even in Islam, we cannot be led by a woman. Even in our prayers, we pray differently from women. We don't interact with women. Even in our gatherings, women play their own part and men play their own part. It is natural when men and women interact together. There's going to be confusion. That's what has happened since day immemorial. So even when we go to mosque, we don't pray together with women. When we go for wedding interaction, women have their own thing and men, they have their own thing. So when you tell me a woman to lead, it's like telling me a woman who lead in a prayer, which is next to impossible. So that's my belief.
A woman leading a prayer is next to impossible.
Yes, in Islam,
So why are you talking about love? Sultan, why are you talking about love?
It can never happen.
What if your wife wanted it?
She can never. It has never happened. She can never lead me in a prayer.
But you as a Muslim can marry more than one wife.
Yes, I can marry 4 wives.
Why didn't you do that? Be specific, please.
Now you see, that's my freedom now.
So you didn't have the freedom?
No, that is my
because
freedom.
No. We know your story.
Yes, you know my story.
Yes,
You don't have to go there.
No,
that's
we have to. We are going there because we want the details to the freedom.
Yeah, that was a choice.
It wasn't
and
your
that's
choice.
a decision. I can stand by it.
But it wasn't your choice, Sultan.
After
Pena Mike, it wasn't your choice.
Sultan, vitu zingine mtu sema tu I changed my mind.
my mind was changed.
Freedom of choice.
I changed my mind.
Bro.
Sikiza Sultan. Usiseme my mind was changed. Usema tu I changed my mind.
I changed.
And you stand on your square. Hakuna mtu atakuuliza kwani.
Bro, his mind was changed.
Yes, my mind was changed.
So Sultan doesn't know what freedom is. Sultan, you're not free.
That's what you believe.
No, as in, okay. I'm here with a woman. Now, Amy is my wife, yeah? In our religion or in our culture, Amy, I'm supposed to be marrying 4 women.
Which is not mandatory, but go on.
Yeah? Then I've found another woman because I don't like your cooking. But you have too much soup in your food.
Yeah.
I don't like your cooking. So I've decided to go to another Chile who knows how to cook.
Okay.
Is that fair so far? I'm not leaving you.
I mean, it's your
To
preference.
bring you an assistant.
I'm bringing another assistant. As in now, I don't need to be eating your ugly ass food. As in, I'm not in prison.
So you have a preference of having another option.
It's not about
No,
preference.
it's to enrich the family because the children will enjoy the good
No,
food.
it's for your palate.
No,
Even for my children's palate.
a man doesn't need
Sawa.
nini.
It's for food.
A man can cook on his own.
Yes, it's for food's sake.
It's So you're getting another wife because you
If
can
it is
cook
bad
on your own.
food,
Me, I can cook for
yeah, if it
myself.
is bad food, I can
The only
cook on my
reason
own.
why my wife needs to know how to cook is so that I can know my kids are
Is
eating
that
well.
fair given the circumstance? That's fine. It's
my
one of the
kids are
things that
eating well.
if we have a religion that we stand by and that's what we believe, that's okay.
No.
What's so
Amy,
wrong about you
it's
changing
me
your
And
mind?
you. It's me and you talking. Yeah? Amy,
Okay.
you're my wife. Yeah?
Nijibui kama mimi.
You are
Jibu
my
kama
wife.
bibi
Okay.
yake.
Si kama wewe, kama bibi yangu.
Okay.
Yes, you're my wife. Amy, you don't know how to cook. Man, your food is whack as fuck. As in, everything else is legit. Yeah?
Except what
Food.
I prepare.
That food is bad. And then, you know, like as in, there's some other chile. Oh, we've clicked.
Why can't she just be hired?
Mashakura, madabo stash.
It's okay. She can be hired.
No, you'll talk. Wait. So I go for this other chile. Now, my culture is allowing me to marry 4 women.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm marrying these 4 women based on, you know, it's relevant.
Your reasons.
Yes. So is it wrong for me to go for this young chile who can cook? Because I'm not leaving you either way.
It's not wrong.
Yeah?
It's not right.
What do you
It's
mean? So,
just
no, my culture is allowing it.
okay. So it's not wrong.
So it's not wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah. So when you convince me not to go for that and convince me to go against my culture, is it wrong or right?
It's not wrong.
A whole entire culture.
It's not wrong.
So when you're
At the end
marrying
of the
me
day,
in my culture,
you're not
you
making the
didn't- you
decision
didn't
with
think I'd
10
do
people
this.
in your mind.
No,
You're
why-
making
why-
the
why
decision
did
as
we-
you.
I've married
Me, I
you.
married you. I didn't marry the culture. I married you.
Okay, so the marriage was in what culture?
Ni sawa.
If you married me, why did you go through the cultural marriage?
It's okay, but if I'm putting in the effort to
Yes, yes,
convince
yes,
you
yes.
otherwise, clearly
No,
I have a
Amy,
boundary
why
there.
did you go through the effort to get married in a cultural marriage?
Because you were bringing value. Otherwise, why would I attach my life to you?
Oh, so now when you're not bringing a certain value and I want to go pick that other value somewhere else, it's a problem.
What if I've convinced you by solving the problem that was there?
Which is, you're going to cook better.
Yeah. If my cooking improves. And
So,
that's your reason.
Sultan,
and that's,
your wife cooked
that
better.
is my power to
Yes,
use
that's
to...
what. That's what. You know, she's explaining exactly how my wife will have explained.
And Amy, is that freedom for Sultan?
Yeah, because everyone has had the freedom to choose.
No,
No one's
Sultan
putting a
wanted to
gun.
choose and he chose.
And then he chose otherwise. He's free to choose otherwise also.
No, he already chose.
and
So
he's
you
free to change his mind.
you manipulated him to change his mind. Is that freedom for
I
Sultan?
persuaded him.
Is that freedom
So
for
that
Sultan?
kupika ni easy to fix. Ungesema unataka kama watoto 15.
Okay, let's look at it. Let's flip this. Yeah. So take the same analogy. Yeah. I've figured out the problem. I've solved it. Then now you say, no, I just want another wife. So my question will be, okay, what's your reason now? Because ile shida ulileta mbeleni haiko. What is your reason now? And you don't have another reason. Isn't that reason enough for you to not choose the other person?
No. As in
Because
this
what
case-
you're describing
no,
is
let me
you would
tell
have
you-
another reason.
Let me tell you what freedom is. I've decided to go for another woman who can cook. Amy, I'm going for another woman who can cook. I'm not coming to sit with you. That's freedom.
Sawa. And
You
now
get?
I know how to cook.
So no, as in, I know you know how to cook, but I don't like your food. I know you know how to cook, but I don't like your food.
Kwa hii equation tumeingiza, I've improved my cooking.
No. When I wanted you to improve, you didn't. That's
so you'll
why
hold it against me. Because
I'm
this
not
comes down
holding
to
it
the question
against-
of love for women.
Yeah, such as that love is the
It
problem.
comes down to the question
that
of
Is
love.
the problem.
Because you're making decisions. Yes, I understand you're going by logic. But I'm expressing as a woman where I'm coming from and how it's going to make me feel. The question is, do you care about how I'm going to feel?
Yeah, I do care.
So make your decisions appropriately. Like,
Yeah,
in
I
line
don't
with
like
that.
your food and I'm bringing you a helper.
But I've solved the problem and I've learned how to
No, you
cook.
haven't. As in, can you, Amy?
That's something we need to ask him.
Who?
And that's what happened.
Yeah. Did she improve the cooking or not? This analogy is so simple. Kulikuwa na shida, he had something, another solution he found, and then the person said, okay, I'm going to pull up my socks, solved the problem, and now he didn't have another reason to take on another person.
That's not freedom.
That's
You've manipulated
freedom.
my freedom. As in, Amy, I was okay with the way you are. I don't even want you to change. You understand?
So it's not about the food, it's about having another wife.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, ngoja,
In your
ngoja,
explanation,
No,
it's not about the food.
Wait. Amy, you don't know how to cook.
And I've improved.
No, you don't know how to cook.
Sawa.
Tuko hapo. I haven't told you don't know how to cook. I've just realized you don't know how to cook and I've accepted you like that.
Okay.
Sindio?
Okay.
Now I want to bring another woman who knows how to cook.
Okay.
I don't want you to change to know how to cook.
Okay.
You don't know how to cook.
I can also suggest that we hire the woman for the services of cooking.
Then I don't have freedom. Why are you suggesting for me?
It's a suggestion.
What I decide?
It's
Many-
not a
Amy.
suggestion is not a gun to your
Amy.
head.
Many
my
have
God.
been hired and men have gotten into trouble.
That's fine. But me, I'm saying here we're problem solving. So, no, we're just approaching because what I feel, your energy is like, no, the woman has to be there. Doesn't have to participate. But where's her expression? Where is her expression
So
becoming
where's
valuable?
my expression as the woman has to be there?
I've made a suggestion. Me making
where
a
is
suggestion
I didn't
doesn't
need,
emasculate you.
No, again, Amy, it's not a war. I don't need your suggestion. You understand?
So why are you floating the ideas to me? So
I
you let
didn't
your
float
bila
it.
kuniambia.
I didn't.
Yeah,
For
you
me-
telling me you're
for me
bringing in
to
another
come-
wife is
no,
running it by me.
No, you'll see her. You'll see her, as in, you'll be like, I'm building another house over there. Like, whose house is that? You're going to meet her soon. That's freedom.
But no, that's when I said
I disagree.
freedom comes with a cost.
No, that's freedom, Lakini.
No, that's freedom comes with a cost.
Sultan, is it freedom
Because
or not?
when you brought this person in the house, you
So
knew that
now
she
you
didn't know
want
how
to
cook.
explain freedom.
No, that's what I'm
As
saying.
in, what is freedom?
It's a state of mind. That's what I'm saying.
So now in this case, Sultan, I've decided to bring another woman who I want her food. I don't want my woman to change and learn how to cook.
But she has just explained to you if that is the reason, she's going to pull up her socks.
And I don't want
The
you to do
situation will
that.
change.
As in, I
And
want to be free.
Her, she knows that immediately the other woman is coming.
Sultan,
she's going to share the. Hold on.
you're not
It's
getting
going
me.
No, you
it's
just
going
want to be free
it's just
to
going
stick it in
compromise-
someone else's
It's going to
pussy.
compromise her happiness.
And
It's
Amy,
go-
this is what I'm saying. If you don't like me having another, so you leave. You understand?
No, you're
As
not.
in, I want to be free enough to make my decisions.
And you see, someone like you will get left, and someone like him will have a surviving marriage.
Now, that's what I'm saying. Now, tukuje hapa hivi.
And no
tukuje-
one is
wait,
bound.
wait.
Everyone is free in their
No,
own
yes,
sense.
yes. Na sa tukuje hapo. Can everyone be free in their own selves? Because in the same situation, there's a woman who at times doesn't want their husbands in the house.
Yeah.
Yeah? But the husband has to be in the house. Yeah? Is that freedom for the woman?
Circumstances are different.
Fuck that shit.
It
As
is
in,
not-
bro,
it
we are
is-
just
no,
talking
no, no.
about freedom. Freedom
We're
is,
talking of
Amy, you be free, I be free. Right?
the time that if somebody
You can
doesn't
make your
want-
decisions the way you want. I can make my decisions the way I want. Now, if I make my decisions to only have you, and you make your decisions to only have me, then we are both free. But when I make a decision to add another person, then you bring your entitlement that you want to learn about that shit, then I'm not free. Whenever I want to do something, you'll be like, I'll do that. Then I'm not free.
And you see now that means you're not with someone who understood your level of expression, because I feel like you can't just flip the table in the middle. Those are things
There's no
utaambiwa mtu
flipping
before
now.
you
Ndio
walk
hii-
into
ndio hii
such a
maana-
commitment.
ndio maana naingilia huyu mtu. Ndio maana naingilia huyu mtu. Amy, I'm Muslim. Right? When I'm marrying you, how many women should I have?
It's not how many years.
Hey. Respect yourself with that small mic.
First of all, I don't think it's a
This is a
should.
nigga. No,
It's you can. Am I wrong?
It's not a must.
Maswali
If you are able, physically, financially, spiritually,
Amy,
then
you're
there's
coming
that
to a Muslim.
agreement.
You're coming to a Muslim
It's a
nigga.
can thing. It's not a
It's
should.
not a must that you marry 4 women.
Unaongea ni kama a Muslim with one wife is a failure.
You're coming to a Muslim nigga, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're coming
Okay.
to,
Yeah.
you're
I
coming
hear
to a
you.
Muslim nigga. Meaning, in your head, this nigga can get any woman.
True.
Yeah?
Yeah.
He can get as many as 4 women.
Yeah.
Yeah? So when you come and change that, is this Muslim man...
But for me, knowing that I'm coming to a Muslim guy,
Paka, you get married in
I
a
would
Muslim
have that
wedding.
conversation before.
No, you get married in a Muslim wedding. You even change. You convert. You become a Muslim.
Still, that conversation would have to have been had before.
Why did you convert, you pioneers, motherfucker? Why did you convert?
Because of love.
People don't do these things
You
day
can't
to day.
understand because
Let
he's
me
not
tell you,
into-
let me tell you, Amy. You know me, actually, mimi chenyoni piss off na Sultan. Chenyoni piss off full time. Is that Sultan is not free.
Oh, I'm fucking free as a bird. I wouldn't be here
Let
if
me-
I'm not
Yani,
free.
that's what
I
pisses
wouldn't
me
be
off
here if
with
I'm
Sultan.
not free.
Sultan is not free.
So,
Sultan made all his decisions
Also ishi kama
based,
bachelor bwana.
based on his partner. Nani?
Sultan.
Anatuambia nini huyu? Aishi.
Ishi kama bachelor
Bro,
bwana.
let me tell you, Sultan is not free. And if Sultan is free, then Sultan na bibi yake are not in that normal marriage that people talk about.
So what's normal?
What normal to you?
No, normal ni ile ya Sultan, what time is it?
Be home by. Be home by.
As in, where are you?
Where are you? It's late.
Sindio? Where are you? And then tuongele ukweli yako wapi. Si yako hapa anafanya podcast. Podcast ya darkness. We are going all the way with everything. This is your woman you've had for how many years? 33 years. Yeah, it's older than Amy. 100%.
You just rooping me. Hey, you're savage. It's okay. Let's be savage together.
Yeah. So now, Amy, in that relationship, is it normal?
It's very, very normal.
I think it's admirable also.
Yeah?
See, that
The wife
freedom.
can let him be free the way
That
he wants.
freedom.
It's admirable.
Because you
I feel like,
understand.
Kuna ile
honestly,
swali
and not many
uliulizwa.
people have a 33 years old testimony to their togetherness. Obviously,
check it.
there's
We are talking
something they're
about
doing
freedom
right.
here. We are talking about freedom. So the nigga is not free. So he's okay enduring whatever is enduring.
I'm not enduring. That
You know,
is-
in the Bible they say love is long suffering
Yes, in the Bible.
and it endures.
Yeah, in the Bible.
It endures.
So unaona jamaa tukiipeleka tu vizuri. Umesema it's admirable. Him being married, right? For 33 years.
Him being able to sustain that commitment, yeah.
So where is the freedom coming in this situation?
The freedom, for me, how I see it from an outsider's perspective, yeah, is the fact that he's able to make a certain decision and stick by it. In the event that he wants to do something different, the cause of him wanting to do something different will affect the situation to still make the environment favorable for him. And then after that, he will still wake up and say, okay, so this is what I choose to do. So no one is
So whose environment is this he's protecting?
theirs.
No.
The moment you become
sema tu-
joined,
ah,
it's
but-
your
but-
environment. It's not hers or his.
Sultan wanted a woman who could cook, man. So if it was a joint environment, si ungekubaliana na hiyo. She would have helped me look for a woman who could cook.
See, that's why he was trying to find someone to add to the environment. Then things changed.
Why didn't the woman help me look for a woman who could cook?
You just sound like you just want to have an extra woman.
No, I'm sounding like I just want to be free.
But you see,
When
you're
Amy
giving-
tell
And you're
you-
correlating having
You're
an
giving
extra
me my
woman to
story.
freedom.
No,
Yeah.
it's not.
It is a decision.
Amy.
You see,
No.
in life, ngoja,
Wait.
in life,
Unajua
The question
Sultan,
you
what
should
you're not
ask
getting, Sultan, what you're not getting. You decided, as in nyinyi sijui kama mnaelewa what freedom is. Nimesema freedom is you. In fact, for me, nimesema as a man, walking away from an environment
Don't
that you are
use
not
that word
respected.
as a man. Don't
Wait,
use
no,
that
no, no,
word
no,
as a man.
Sultan, and I'm going to use it because that's what I can comprehend.
Don't use
Hii
that word
you know,
as a-
none of
listen.
I've discussed with you so many
Immediately
things
a
I'm
man
not
starts
comprehending.
a sentence by
You
as
know?
a man.
No, wait, as a man,
No, you can't use that. Say as diesel, not as a man.
I'm a man.
No, you're a man, but you are diesel.
So I'm going to say
So
as a
in your
man.
opinion,
As
and
a
Oyugi's
man.
opinion,
I haven't said as women.
No,
Bro, I've talked as a man.
You're
Which is
generalizing.
diesel by default.
No, it's not diesel. Say as
Bro, you're
as
just
me.
so fucking sensitive.
No.
And you're not just sounding like a woman. Bro, as a man. Now, when I say as a man, who's individual talking
When
here?
we talk about we, you always question me.
I'm
why do I
not.
talk
I'm not
we?
saying we.
It's as a man.
Not as we men. As a man. Who am I talking about?
Why don't you say as diesel?
Yeah. Well.
Okay, semantics. Make your
Bana.
points.
Semantics, no. I
Do you
know where
understand
he's
what I'm
heading,
saying?
and
Make
I'll
your
stop him. No, I know where he's heading, and I'll stop him. Honestly.
Yeah. As in lazima niseme jina because I identify myself as Diesel
As
or what?
Diesel the man.
As
As
diesel is
a man.
Yes.
As a man. As a man.
I'll go by your definition.
That is very singular.
I'll go by your definition.
As a man, everything I do needs to be based on respect. As a man.
For me, what
Now,
I'm
maybe,
hearing-
no, you are a
Finish.
woman. Now, maybe Sultan, he's as a man.
As Ali.
Again,
Because
sasa
you
ni
just
he.
said I'm not a man. I speak like a
So,
woman.
okay, as a she.
As a man. No, as Ali.
No,
As
no.
Sultan. Because my basics. No, because we are going to the basics. Because now
say,
if
kwani
I'm-
tumekuwa
if I'm
political
identi-
sasa?
I'm being identified.
Sasa Sultan,
with
let
a
me tell
problem.
you.
I want to solve a problem.
Nataka
Kidogo we
usikie.
introduce
No, you're not
pronouns.
solving anything. Nataka usikie hata video yenye nilitoa. Yenye nilitoa, I talked about men because that's the fact I have. As a man. Not as Diesel. You want to talk as a married man in a 33-year-old prison. You need to talk like that.
That is my prison.
Yes. Now talk as a 33-year-old prison guy. Don't talk as a man or don't talk as Sultan. Venye mi tu umeniambia mimi, I can talk as a man. I can talk as a 10-year-old
Do you
prison.
know? Do you know the difference between a prisoner?
Let me tell you.
Ngoja, just a minute.
Wait till I finish lakini Sultan. Wait till I finish.
Let me give you
Nilikuwa
a simple
nakuchokora tu.
explanation.
Wacha
Let
nimalize.
me give you a simple explanation. Just a small one. Do you know mfungwa alofungwa in a prison for 33 years? Hagadiwi sana kama yule amefungwa na 3, 4, 5 years. Comprehend that.
Diesel, how do we know? How do we know? May I have a
Because you've
question?
been institutionalized.
I'm a man.
No. How do we know you're not just projecting? Did you, let me ask this question, since we're embracing our darkness and our weakness.
Yeah, true that.
Did you feel imprisoned in your marriage?
Yes, I did.
So speak for yourself and your
No.
experience.
And I am not talking about my marriage.
Because any small decision that another man makes doesn't mean they're imprisoned in their situation. But you,
I am not talking
felt-
about a marriage.
you're talking about his
A
marriage.
man. No, I've told him I'm talking as a man. Now he doesn't want me to talk as a man. So me, I'm telling him, you talk about yourself as this, as in I'm talking about me as a man. It has nothing to do with my marriage. Me as a fucking man. Me as a man.
What I hear is that ukishamwa ni hivi. You know, like there are rhino charges. Yeah. They've woken up, they've put their head up, they've seen the target is over there. That's the direction they want to go. They charge. They charge in that direction. And even if the thing moves and someone runs in another, they have to stop, analyze everything, look, charge, but wewe unasema no, this is the way, huyo mtu nilimwacha hapo and even don't takimbia.
No.
That's how you're making decision making. Sound
No.
like
No.
Tutakimbia tukutania
So,
upande ingine
wacha
ya
nikwambie
ardhi.
mi hata
Utajipata
siangalii
peke
hivyo.
yako.
This is how I'm looking at it. I'm talking from the point of, for a minute, I didn't understand what it means being a man.
okay.
Then I realized what it means being a man. So now I'm saying, I'm talking from a point of realizing what it is being a man.
So you think being a man is receiving respect?
Yes.
You should start with respecting yourself, because then you would be attracting those situations. Because
Yes,
many
now
of the
we
men,
are talking. Now we are talking.
Many of the men and
Usiende kwa negativity, just back it up kwa positivity.
okay.
Like for you to
It
be a
starts with
man.
your own self-respect.
Yes, like
Yeah.
as in,
Malize hiyo ya many of the men.
huko sasa
Ndio
mtapelekana
tumjibu.
huko na the feminine
Huku ni
men.
darkness.
Huko. Lakini mimi nakwambia hii side yangu ya as a man.
So you
It has to
found
start
it.
with you
You
as a
found it
man.
respectful to walk away from whatever situations, yeah.
That are not respecting me. Amy, I won't disrespect you, then expect you to respect me.
So you didn't have enough. Like aikutosha mboga.
Yes.
Whatever you are fighting for, aitoshi mboga.
Haitoshi mboga.
Umeleta reasons zako.
As it makes sense.
Sawa. How is your situation different from his, where he alipata imetosha mboga, I'm good, and decided otherwise? Why is he the one who's not free? And you
Sasa
the
ndio
one who's
nimemwambia
free?
him his broad semantics. Right? Mimi was talking about as a man, all I need is respect. It doesn't matter how you're going to respect me, but I have to earn it. Now, if Amy, I'm with you and I'm not respected, then what am I doing in that shit?
Yeah.
You get? That's what I'm talking about. Now, if I've decided I want to bring another woman, who are you to tell me not to bring another woman?
But it's exactly the same thing I said. Respect you.
You
earn.
get? As in, I've
You earn
decided,
the respect.
I've already earned it. Like, she
Sawa.
does respect me.
Who am I? You've asked me who am I to
Yes, who
tell
are
you?
to
I'm
tell
your
me
wife.
I can't.
I'm your wife.
Thank you, my
I have
wife,
the
baby
room.
girl. Now
Yeah.
I want to bring another, and I'm not bringing in your house. She's having another house. There's no one bringing anyone in your house.
Sawa.
I'll just be bringing myself in your house.
Sawa.
Yes. Now there's another woman with her house.
Okay.
Yes. Uko.
Okay.
You don't even need to meet.
Sawa. So at this point, I have the option of choosing to convince you otherwise.
No. You have the option to leave or stay.
Or choose to convince you because I
No,
think
I
there's
don't need to
something
be
worth
convinced.
fighting for.
I'm free to make a decision.
In your case, clearly I wouldn't have chosen to fight because I'm like, what am I fighting for?
So
But
why?
in another situation, because men are not the same, I'd be like, there's a lot to fight for here. Let me put in effort.
With a kafukuzui.
Let me put in
With a
effort
kafukuzi,
here.
you can do that. But I'm telling you,
Listen, I gave an example. This person left their religion. This person agreed to convert from her religion to your religion.
Yes.
To fit in your life.
Yes.
Now you go in that she comes in your life to make your life easier. That means because there's that bond you guys created.
It doesn't matter.
So, no,
Sultan, it doesn't matter. Don't
I
no.
assume when we're married, you
Hiyo ndo
value me
kitu
for more than
nasema,
my
hiyo ndo kitu nasema,
vagina.
hizo ni semantics. Sultan. No, wait. Usinipeleke huko kwa semantics, unataka kunipeleka kwa emotions.
I'm not giving you emotion.
These
I'm just giving
emotions,
you reality.
Sultan, when you're bringing a woman to your life, they're embracing who you are, right?
Yes, because
If they can't embrace who you are, then they should have left earlier.
No. Forget about leaving. You know, you
Si ujibu hiyo.
unajua sasa
Ukileta mwanamke kwa maisha yako anafaa kufanya
I'm
nini?
not marrying that woman to divorce her. I'm
Ukileta
marrying her
mwanamke kwa
to
maisha
add
yako,
value
na-
in my life.
Sultan, ukileta mwanamke kwa maisha yako,
Yes.
unamleta afanye nini?
Add value in my life, to add value in my life.
Yeah, so meaning unaweza leta mwanamke mwingine pia ku add value kwa
Yes,
life
you
yako,
can
si
bring
ndio?
another woman.
So mbona huyu ndio akuwe wanawake wote unataka?
Because you value her, because you wanted her
But
in
you
your
can
life.
value
This is the
every
mother
woman.
of
Your
your
religion
kids.
has taught you
This is a
to
person who
value
has
for women.
sacrificed. This is a person who has sacrificed the religion. Somebody has
But
sacrificed.
all of that's what your religion has taught you. You can't marry a woman and change to her religion. She has to change to your religion.
religion,
So it's
yes.
not about sacrifice.
So it's
You
about-
knew what you're getting yourself into. You're getting yourself into a man who can marry 4 women.
You see, now we are talking about freedom because now it was her choice. I did not force her to come to my religion. This is somebody who made a decision.
So
that
meaning
because-
in my religion I can marry 4 women. Why are
Yes,
you
in
making
my
me
religion,
not
I'm
marry
allowed
4
to-
women?
No one is
now-
making you.
But now,
She did.
But
No.
He wanted to get a
You
second woman.
will choose
Yeah,
to
he
not
chose-
take another person.
No, he chose a woman. I'm telling you, Sultan chose a woman.
you see, if I had
Sultan had a
introduced her-
woman in mind. As in, the woman was cooking very good food.
It doesn't.
Sultan had a woman in mind. The wife entered into his head and told him. In fact, you know what? Not only did the wife enter into his head, the wife involved his family. This asshole wants to go marry another woman, and I'm here, I can learn how to cook. Biatch. Come on. You knew you're coming here for 4 women.
Let me tell you.
How are you changing that shit? How are you changing it on me and then saying you sacrificed when you didn't know what you're coming to?
Everybody protects their territory.
Yep.
It is a very, very simple thing.
Producers unieke tu short. Mimi hata nasikia yani. Soli, hata wewe venye umenyamaza hadi nashangaa.
But then
Am I making sense or not?
I feel like you're attacking women.
You know,
like
no,
this
I'm not
conversation.
attacking women.
No,
You
we're
know,
in the darkness. Let's dive, yeah?
Yeah.
You know, I like watching this guy called Cesar Milan, the dog whisperer. You know the guy?
Yeah.
And this guy goes trying to rehabilitate dogs, yeah. And there's some point, and I'm not calling anyone a dog. Please don't hold it against me. I'm trying to bring out a point. There's sometimes you come and you say, you know, he says to a dog, there's only 2 positions. There's leader, pack leader, and follower. If you're not pack leader, you're a follower. So there are these dogs which the owners don't understand how to handle the dogs. So the owners are weak. So the dog gets to a point where now the dog starts believing it's the pack leader. Anyone who tries to come near this guy, the dog attacks them, thinking that
it's supposed
this is
to
my
protect my
follower. I'm
territory.
supposed to protect.
You're a pack leader, bro. You're supposed to protect your territory.
And that's what I see with a lot of women.
Yeah, no. I want you to talk to Sultan on that shit. That is what, you see.
What is a woman fighting for?
Why are you telling me?
A
Amy?
territory?
No, Amy.
Your territory.
When you're coming to marry a Muslim.
So what is your territory?
How do you sacrifice your religion? What are you expecting from this Muslim man and their culture? What are you expecting from this man and their culture?
I hear where you're going, But as the woman, now you're asking me that question, yeah? I'm assuming I've made this decision. As the woman, part of me is also allowed to feel and think that I can convince, because this is the pride of femininity, which we'll get into, yeah? The art of seduction, the art of convincing, the art of persuasion, all these things are strengths in femininity, you know? You don't convince someone by force. You don't put a gun to their head. You hope they will give you the outcome you're looking for, and you will try. Why you guys sound like angesema tu hivi, and then she's just supposed to lie back and just take it because he's a Muslim.
You've not answered my question. So what are you fighting for as a woman?
My territory.
How am I your territory?
Because you're married.
Yet you know I'm supposed
are
to
my
have 4.
territory.
I'm supposed
not
to
your
have
territory.
4.
Our territory.
You
How's
are
it
my
our?
territory.
We're in a
I'm not your
union.
territory.
We're
So
in
you're
a
going,
union.
you're
Amy,
going
I'm
to
supposed
fight
to have
everyone.
4.
You'll fight everyone who comes into my life.
And
I am.
It is something which you build with time now.
supposed to means it's a must.
It's not a must to marry forward. It is sooner.
Checky. Do you know what it means that it's not a must? Emi niseme, I'm with you, yeah? Na nataka tu tuende polepole ndio mjamaa situdanganye. Sultan has a sweet tongue. Kuna venye Sultan atakupeleka alafu shida ya yule mzee mwingine kule. He gets it, but he doesn't want to burn him. But wacha nikupeleke polepole.
It's my body.
So, Emi, mimi ni Muislamu.
Yeah.
Si ndio? By the time nakukujia kama Muislamu. Yeah? I'll be very intentional with that shit. We by the time unakujia Muislamu because you are changing your ways to my ways.
Yeah.
So if you're changing your ways to my ways, meaning tukieka kwa relationship, I'm allowed to have 4 women.
Possibly.
I'm
yes.
allowed.
Not compulsory, but
It's
possibly.
not compulsory, but I'm allowed. Now, Amy, I've been with you. I've never had a problem with you.
Yeah.
I just have a problem with your food.
Okay.
You know?
Okay.
I'm good with you.
Yeah.
Man, we good.
Yeah.
But there's another bitch out here
Who can cook?
as fuck.
Okay.
Bruh, and she gives me good vibe
Okay.
while she gives me that food.
Okay.
To a point, I want to marry this woman.
Okay.
While I want to marry this woman, there's no point I've treated you badly.
Okay.
Yeah? We good. I'm eating your bad food.
And give you 2 kids.
I'm
2
giving-
bouncing kids.
And not only kids, I'm fucking the shit out of you. I've seen how this old guy is drooling, so I can guess he has some libido in him. So, so I'm fucking the shit out of you. I'm not leaving you at it dry.
Okay.
I've given you 2 kids,
Okay.
gender-based equivalence. Yeah, boy and girl. Now I want me some other woman who can cook. Yeah, I haven't asked you to learn how to cook.
Okay.
I just want to have me another woman who can cook.
Okay.
What's the problem with that?
There's no problem.
So I can have that woman.
If all circumstances allow.
Freedom,
Yeah.
freedom. I've decided it's my culture.
That's
It's
not
allowing me
freedom.
to have 4.
That's not freedom.
I want to add a 4th, a second. This is
Sorry.
not a 4th. This is a 2nd. How is that not freedom?
Okay. Let me use the same example, same tone, everything. Yeah. So you're my husband.
Okay.
You've fallen in love with me. You love me so much that you fuck my brains out. You've given me 2 kids. I'm raising your 2 children. And given our time together, I have more leverage for my own security. Yeah? With this leverage, I can force the hand, you know? If I'm cornered, because who doesn't want to protect their
Where is
security?
the cornered coming from? But go ahead. Where is the cornered? Why are
You
you so
bringing in
defensive
another
already?
person.
No, how? As in, so when you're coming to my culture, you already
It's
had
not
a
about.
way to
It's
counter
not about
my
before.
culture.
Tushavuka hizo bridges. Now we're here together. We've done time, and you don't like my food.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've done time. We are past the. I've already nishakwa Muislamu tushavuka hiyo bridge. Yeah, me and my Muslim ways, and that doesn't change my personality. I just change the person I pray to. Yeah. I just
Halima.
changed. Sawa. The goods inside the vessel are the same. So if I'm protective
And
if I'm territorial, I'm just saying, yeah? But then also I approach it with respect, understanding your culture and understanding I can't force you into a certain direction. I would hope that the love we have for each other is so massive that when I make an adjustment, you would choose otherwise. That would be the hope of, you know, the woman approaching the situation. For me, in this case, being your wife. So if I make the adjustments and we have such a deep well of love because we've invested whatever we've invested into. And this is not true for all marriages because that guy could have decided. You can't decide to say, oh, no, I still want another one. And give me your other reason. If you would want to, I would hope that you would want to out of respect.
But you see, in
and
this
love.
case, as in, I'm giving you reasons.
The only reason
be free.
The only reason you're
As in,
giving-
imagine I'm asking
But
you,
I
Amy.
don't find any freedom from walking away from my marriage.
I haven't
That's not
walked away.
freedom.
I haven't walked
No,
away.
I'm saying me as the woman. You've presented the options to me, and I don't consider freedom to be walking away. What do? I'll put up a fight.
Amy,
And
you
what's
came
so
to
wrong?
My culture allows me to have 4 women. Allows.
Sawa.
I haven't
even-
said it
but
has forced
even-
me.
Sawa, but
It
you as
allows
the
me.
man, can make your own independent decision despite the culture.
And I want to be a man in my culture.
So kama hiyo ndio case useme hivyo.
But,
But I said it from the word go. That's why I had to change you to enter into my religion.
But religion is not the goal.
Wanna describe like hypotheticals that you would do.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Umeona mali sasa hapo ndo malikuwa nataka kuleta Amy ndio uelewe mjamani fake. This guy, yes, the issue is not the wife.
Is
The issue is this guy.
Because I made a decision.
You didn't make
I had
a fucking...
freedom.
Wait,
I had a
Sultan.
freedom of deciding I could have gone ahead,
Sultan.
marry the second woman. Ngoja, just hold on.
Mimi nataka kuingia darkness na wewe leo
I
badly.
will go.
Leo hata
Me,
sikuachi.
I have no problem.
Hii freedom
We
hii
can drag
nilikuwa
all the
nakutafutia
way.
tu.
Because now I had a freedom, I would have taken my stand and decided to marry that woman. And what will have been the reaction? Because now, when we talk about freedom comes with a cost, that means I will have lost respect of my first wife. I will have lost the love of my life. I will have lost the respect which I earned for a long time from the person who I brought her in my life. This woman will have felt she was betrayed because of the decisions I made. Because if I was upright, I would have introduced her in my religion from the day one, telling her that I'm converting you, I am marrying you in my religion, knowing that in some years to come, I might bring somebody else because my religion allows me as courtesy of the love we have. So it will have been our obligation to decide whether to convert and come and marry me. But I did not put that right because I was overwhelmed with the love she gave me, till that I agreed to convert her to bring her in my life. This person gives you 2 kids. In years to come, you find that the cooking is bad. It's not the kind of food you get. Then you meet this other woman who shows you another part of life, because now she comes from your own
Good
trade.
pussy, good food.
Whatever you call it. Oh boy.
Zote. Mwanamume akaangalia akasema hapa.
I want to bring this as a second wife. But now, because of the love you have for that first person, as courtesy, you say that, and let me bring somebody else, ask you the reason why you want to disrupt the love, the whatever association we have between me and you. Say, one thing, I don't like the way you cook. You don't spend enough time with me, and I miss some few things, because I think our traditionals are clashing. So I'm bringing this other person to come and fill the parts which you are not able to fulfill. She sits down and asks me, what are these things that you feel you're not comfortable with? I say, first thing, you don't cook well. Is that it? He says, maybe you don't spend enough time with me. I feel like I'm outsider because you spend more time with the kids. Or you spend more time at your workplace. I may spend more time with your family. So I feel like neglected. So I have this person who's going to fill that part. Then this person turns around and tell you, if that's the case, then don't bring somebody else to come and distract me. I will fill the gap. I will pull up my socks. I will be there for you. I will be obliged to be able to learn whatever you did, because you did not approach me and complain about the situation. Because if you had come fast forward, I will have done better. They say, promises you that if you don't go ahead with that decision, I will do better. And since you know you love your kid and you love the person you're talking to, you give that opportunity. Because you know that way very well, if she doesn't do that, you have an option.
Yeah, bruh.
So, for
That's a
as
fucking
a courtesy,
movie.
as a courtesy,
That's a
as
fucking
man,
movie.
as a man,
This
and
guy
the
is
love
reading
you have,
you a
and
fairy
you
tale
know,
story.
You know, I'm giving
What
you
the
exactly
fuck
how
is
it
that shit?
was.
You are justifying yourself for
No,
being
I'm
puny.
telling you, you heard the story from me, and I'm telling you exactly how it was. And that's how I've always explained it to you. So
Sultan,
because of the love you have between the two
Mimi
of you,
nimekuuliza tu
you say,
kitu
let me
moja.
give this woman a chance. And this woman turns around and be a different person and gives you everything that you desired. So what was the freedom there? Where was the freedom? In fact, I think I even earned more love and respect from the person that I thought she didn't have gave me enough.
So you had to go fuck another chick for your
You see,
wife to fucking change
communication.
that shit.
Those are not
Communication.
marital domains. These things happen. They happen.
So meaning
And this is
it's the
where-
same even
Solution.
for the Chile. She has to go fuck another nigga for the nigger to also.
Is that how change is brought about in marriage?
I mean, we don't know. People miss married.
Amani haiji bila ncha ya upanga. Sometimes you have to fight to get what you want. Most of the time, people have to fight to get what they want.
And let me tell you, this is why I was tying my point to his. I feel like the biggest space we talk about freedom is expression. And the story he's explained is a narrative of two people expressing and not expressing feeling like I have to walk on eggshells, I have to pretend, I have to put it. No, everyone just brings their truth forward and then you find a way forward. So everyone feels free to express themselves. Respect is a huge motivator for men. That's what I'm hearing from you. Love is a huge motivator for women. But the freedom is in expression, man or woman.
So if you express yourself in respect for me, I'll express myself in love for you.
Hopefully, yeah.
No, that's how it's supposed to be. That means I don't need to marry you. I don't need to do any cultural shit.
Unless that's the conversation we're having.
No, I don't need to do all that shit with you.
You don't need to, but maybe you'll want to.
You respect me.
You don't need to, that's true.
I don't want to.
If you don't want to, then you will express that. Again, and then you will have been acting in your own freedom.
I'm going to love you. You're going to respect me, period. There's no any commitment from exterior. There's nothing, there's a third party coming to sign for us anything.
No.
This is me and you expressing our love to each other, right?
Sawa.
In our own way.
Uh-huh.
Yeah? So we don't need no extra party.
Which is the extra
love
party?
Is commitment. That's one thing you're forgetting.
I thought we are committing.
Yeah. There's commitment.
We are committing right now.
But this is the thing. People view commitment differently. What you're saying is there's no relationship.
We are not talking about people. We are talking about you. Naona nimekwambia tunacheza si. You are my wife, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So mimi Emi, wewe unataka love, I love you.
Mhm.
Mimi nataka respect, una respect.
Yeah.
Commitment inatoka wapi? Si tushapeana.
That's because that's what I want. But no, what if I tell you, Dizo, me, I'm someone who wants a commitment before we advance anywhere forward. That will change.
So your commitment ni gani unataka? Because unaweza kupatia mimba, hiyo ni lifetime commitment.
Be my boyfriend, be my husband, something. Are you commitment phobic?
So it's not about me making you pregnant. That's not a commitment.
No, that you're too una that's responsibility. That's not commitment. And both parties should look at it as responsibility.
So I need to kneel down and propose to you and tell you I want to commit to your life.
You don't have to kneel. Personally, I find that cheesy. But
so I can give you a ring.
If you voice your intentions clearly, I'll be happy.
So I tell you, hey, I want you for the rest of my life. Can we commit to this? Do I need a marriage for that?
Do you want is the question. Do you want a marriage for that?
I don't want.
Then you communicate that.
I have communicated. I've told
Anataka wende musain ma contract na serikali.
Na hapo ndio nakwambia.
Ndio kufunga sasa vizuri.
No, I feel like this, you can't box me into making a decision. Diesel, you know me. I'm not prioritizing this shit right now.
Diesel
so on any corner, I'll give a biased answer. I'm biased.
Diesel knows you,
so,
but we don't.
You see, in your biasness, that's
right
where
now.
You're supporting. That's why you're supporting Sultan.
Yeah, because such narratives. No, because that narrative is also expressing freedom in another sense, in another different environment.
You see, do you know?
Yours is not yours is expressing egoism. It's like ego. It's like follow my path on the highway.
Nitoe. And me mine by then.
Yours is my path on the highway. How is that freedom?
So it's not freedom for you, but it's freedom for me.
Sawa.
You get.
And then I will walk away.
Kuna wale wenye wana prefer your path on the highway.
Kuna watu wana prefer yo, yeah.
Sindio? So meaning, you go where you're wanted. Right?
Clearly he's 33 years into where he's wanted.
Yeah, so he's in prison. So nilikuwa nakwambia
No, work on a commitment phobia. And then ulidungwa, you've clearly been stung in the past. You felt imprisoned. Now you want to attack everyone who has a successful story.
Is the ideology.
No, I'm not.
And say they're not free because...
I'm not attacking anyone.
Yes, kitu. This on your chairman wa Who Hurt You Club. So sijui kama hiyo ishuaje.
Should ask him who hurt you.
He's a chairman. He's our chairman.
Haya, hiyo mi hizo hata mnasema hata hizo mnadanganya. Emi naiweka hivi. Jamaa haja kuambia hiyo story yote na nataka tu muelewe where I'm coming from. Tafadhali. It has nothing to do with hurt. It has nothing to do with love. Wacha niweke hivyo.
Okay.
It has everything to do with being genuine.
So in this situation, me, I'm commenting on purely what has been shared. And that's the beauty of being an outsider. Yeah.
So
wacha
niendelee. So me, I'm giving you this scenario. I'm a Muslim.
Umerudei scenario kama ratatu
he doesn't want to get off it. She has already understood.
Niache niangushe kwa sababu mnataka kuniangusha kwa vitu zenu. I'm a Muslim.
Okay.
Yeah. What does a Muslim entail as a man?
You want me to answer that question?
Yes, please.
I'm a woman and not a Muslim.
What does a Muslim entail? What does the Muslim culture entail as a man?
It's many things. I don't think it's just... That's one. Yeah.
So meaning love in Muslim is not the love in Christianity. Love in Muslim is all about responsibility.
Which I think is a bigger show of love. Mm-hmm.
Responsibility.
Yeah.
So by the time you're coming to marry me as a Muslim, you need to understand you're coming in as a responsibility. Not as a choice.
But
maker,
we're coming in and we're sharing that responsibility.
No, there's no sharing.
Otherwise I'm a liability, I'm not a responsibility.
No, for Muslim, there's no sharing.
There is, because I am growing and taking care of the home. What do you mean there's no sharing? That's the responsibility.
No, there's no sharing.
There's a gender roles. Gender roles are there and they've been specified.
To make the marriage work, it's
Muslim, between the man and the woman, there's no sharing. The man just becomes the man.
Roles.
The women become the women.
Provide,
it's as simple as that.
Nurture the kids.
There's no sharing.
Now
the women can share, but the man versus the woman, man and woman don't share. There's no sharing.
Because I'm saying there's gender roles.
So now, on the gender roles, Amy, you don't know how to cook.
Sawa, na nimefix problem.
You haven't. You're not qualified.
But there's people learn.
There's someone who's qualified. You understand?
But we don't
and
live
Amy
only on
as your
food.
husband, and you.
We don't live only on food.
No, wait.
This job is sensitive. Amy,
yes.
And you're not qualified. So
you're not qualified.
We will put you on the management trainee program.
But what
and
I'm
hire
hearing
someone who can
from
the job.
From the man I love and the man who's chosen to marry me is he's disqualifying me.
Yes.
He's disqualifying me and saying I'm not capable of learning. I'm not capable of improving and meeting his needs.
Yes,
he's not disqualifying you. You just
then he's not
qualified.
Showing love.
You're not qualified.
He's not because
not
you need
no amount of wishing.
Sawa, and that's a temporary thing.
Even if he decided to qualify
that's a
you,
temporary thing.
Why did you know? Why did you know how to cook?
You still would know how to cook.
That's a temporary thing. It can be learned. You guys are the ones who are not giving enough. You're not being completely honest with yourselves. If you want another woman, you explain. Kama shida imekuwa solved, then why are you bringing this other person? If it's purely about your culture, then say that. Say, hey, I'm a Muslim man. I want to exercise my rights.
I married you in my culture.
Yeah, then
it was purely about my culture.
Say that usimami hapo.
No, si ndio sasa ndio maana nikakwambia Amy.
But shida. No,
huyu yuko simama on his culture.
He's motivated by something bigger than the culture. And why is that
this guy
wrong?
Is the problem. Hata mseme nini. Choice yako ina huku make choice.
He's motivated by the union of their marriage.
To make choice. unasema only make choice. There's no choice, Sultan, you made.
By the
Your
way,
wife
let me
convinced
tell
you
you,
to make
I'll be
that choice.
honest, of all the successful couples I've like witnessed and sat under, the ones who I've seen who are successful take a lot of not direction, but they take a lot of counsel from the wife. So I feel like a woman who's able to express her views and say, okay, this is the direction I see our marriage going into and whatnot, and the man is able to follow through, those have a higher success rate. So what's
So in
so
short
wrong?
is to follow the woman.
I feel
That's
like
what they want.
No.
Yes.
I definitely feel like the man should lead. But
How
leadership,
and you say it.
listen.
Yeah.
No, stick on the most successful rates.
Yeah, the most
How?
successful rate is counsel. Even leaders need counsel. The president makes the decision because he's surrounded by people of good counsel. Any leader is surrounded by good counsel.
So good counsel is women.
Yes. So, and that's why and that's why it said when a man finds a good wife, he's found a good thing.
Yes, true.
If you find a good wife, you found a good thing. If you find a problematic one, tutakuwa kwa shida kama zako.
Because you see,
Zangu gani naye? Natafuta sana. Zangu gani?
ndio hivyo, mbona unataka kusema? Mbona
Zangu gani? Simuulize.
You
Ulizeni.
said you were uncomfortable. What happened?
Like
what
what?
happened?
Like what? Like what? On
You
what?
said you felt imprisoned in your marriage. Why?
Because I couldn't make a free decision, you know. Like ile I know who I am, yeah. Now me personally as Dizo, me nimse soft life. As fucking fuck. Me nimse soft life. So unaweza waambia nimetoka nimeenda macha. Si ndio? Now nikiwa macha, I feel obliged. I need to update my woman. I need to update my woman. But again, I don't want to. You know, I really want to just let free.
So there was no sense of partnership in your marriage.
It doesn't matter yoyote ile.
There is supposed to have that.
You're not supposed to feel obligated
You're not
to.
obligated. You're not.
Yeah.
It's the love for accountability.
Because now I just
You
want
didn't
to
have
call
that.
her to find out how. To
So
explain to her
I
that,
realize I really don't have it. There's no woman I'll ever get to be accountable that nimetoka nimeenda macha nitarudi Sunday. When nione siku nitarudi. As in that's how I'm feeling.
No,
that's how I
that's
am.
reckless. That's not marriage.
Being reckless is
That's
also
not
freedom.
relationship.
Again,
Relationship
it's also freedom.
It's
So
about
you
caring about
expressing
the other
yourself.
person.
No, you expressing yourself in that manner, in that I don't want to be accountable. I don't want to tell you what's happening. I want to just appear and let's hit it off when I show up.
Even you can do the same.
It's not about me right now.
No, as in I'm like, as my, and I'm talking as my woman.
Of course, that's the expectation you'll have for people because you don't want them to expect much from you.
Yes.
Yeah. So your freedom will be in expressing that. To someone else, they'll have a different value system.
And again, I'm talking about me. I have no issue with someone else.
You expect all the men to take your advice and be like you.
No.
And you would equate that to freedom.
I'm equating freedom to respect. Right? Hii mmeniuliza yangu.
Which is
You've entered into my shit. I'm not the equivalence of freedom. I am not the wanaitagaje ile watu wakiendaga. I'm not the benchmark of freedom. Don't use me as the benchmark of freedom. Mimi, I'm just having a conversation on freedom.
Sawa.
You get?
Sawa.
So usikae ati now you've entered into my situation mnaona.
No,
so
I'm
it's
trying
yours
to paint
freedom.
a picture. I'm trying to paint a picture.
No, mine is not freedom. So
Good,
now
then
let's
you're
enter
agreeing
into
with
freedom.
me.
We have a conversation about freedom, right?
Yeah.
Now, a conversation about freedom, Amy, don't look at anyone. Amy, I'm a Muslim. You've come to me.
No, don't look at any. Give a different example right now.
No,
give a different scenario.
Okay.
Give a different scenario.
I'm a war veteran.
You are a Luo man. You are allowed to marry more than 3 wives.
No, I'm a war veteran.
No, we're talking about.
I'm a war veteran.
No, let's just talk about
veteran. It is.
I'm a war veteran.
Yes.
Yes. Let's go with that. I'm a war veteran.
Okay, your traditional allows you to marry
war
more than
veteran.
one. Your traditional allows you to marry more than one.
Sometimes you just flow with what I've decided I am.
Now,
why are you plotting for me?
No, let's turn the
I'm just a war veteran.
No, you're a war veteran. Fine.
Now, can I describe who I am?
Since you are allowed to marry more than one wife, and your life and your
Who
wife,
is allowing me?
Ngoja, you are
I'm a war veteran. Who is
you're a war
allowing
veteran.
me?
Yeah, it's fine. I'm
Sultan,
trying to-
you just let
I'm
me
trying-
just
I'm
paint
trying
my
to-
picture.
I'm just
Hey.
trying to break this boy. I want to break him today.
We are paint picture now. We are paint picture now.
I'm giving you a scenario.
Bana.
I'm giving you a scenario. This one I'm giving you a scenario. Now you're allowed to marry. Forget about being Muslim.
I'm a
You're
war veteran. Yes.
You are
No. You don't know what a war veteran I
You are
am.
veterinarian, you are
Can you
allowed to
ask
marry.
me what it means being a war veteran?
PTSD or no PTSD?
May I just ask
Bro,
for a different
I'm a war
example?
veteran. Now let me just flow with it. Usinipatie example naye.
anataka kupeana war veteran.
Wonda kuniforce na kitu yako. Sasa you see, you're forcing me. You need freedom.
This is not freedom.
This is no fucking freedom, bruh. I'm a war veteran.
It's like, no, you're a no.
So now,
Let me flow with veteran.
no, now because he's
Sultan,
allowed
let me flow with
to marry more
veteran.
than one wife, he's a new veteran.
Sultan has insisted with that shit.
With one
yani.
leg shot.
Sultan, can I be a veteran?
With one leg shot.
Can I be a veteran?
You can never be. You're still young. You have never seen
As
war.
in, can we have a
Your
conversation?
soft life. You cannot go to war.
Aya. I'm a soft life
You are
fucking
soft
god.
life.
You don't know what that is. Can I describe it to you? Thank you.
No, man.
Like, you can't go to war.
Luo veteran imekataa hiyo.
With one leg shot.
Haya, wacha tukuje.
Uh-huh.
I'm a soft life fucking nigga. Now, kwa wale wamenisikia kwa ball, ujue huko nimeji-express fiti sana kwa ball. I am no loyal to negativity. I am no loyal to negativity. I am no loyal to lack of results. I am no loyal kwa watu wangu wa ball. Mimi I can switch a team like this the moment that team is not giving results. True or false, Sultan? Najulikana kama the biggest kigeugeu fan in Kenya. But mi naisema I'm the most expensive fan in Kenya. Not only in Kenya, in the world. Hakujai kuwa na fan transfer. Bro, I was the first fan transfer. Mshaiona hii dunia. First. Spendi shida, bro. Soft life. Sasa niulize soft life ni nini? So for me, my woman, sifai kuonea woman wangu wivu. Either she's not supposed kunionea wivu. That's soft life. So saizi nikika hivi, mimi naweza taka demu wangu watoke awaringie. Unajua demu atarudi wapi? Sasa yenye nitasema tunatoka. Demu atatoka. Hata kama anakunyonya, atatoka kutoka akuje wapi? That's freedom for me. Bro, I have nothing held against you. And that's love. I have nothing held against you. I know you will never hurt me, and you know I'll never hurt you. That's love. So nikuje nikuambie, I am bringing another woman, you have no problem with that. Because you know I'm not going to hurt you.
There's a word for that.
It's called soft life, bro.
It's called
ukiongeza hapo
It's called
mbele.
barbaric.
Yes, sasa siku hizi inaitwa soft life. Na ndio hii inakufundisha.
Because being
I am
barbaric-
not going to hurt a woman because of barbarism. I am going to be with a woman because I want to be with that woman. That woman is going to be with me because she wants to be with me. Bro, it doesn't matter whether I'm an asshole,
But you are
whether
one.
I'm a fucking... it doesn't matter
are
for that
one.
woman. Whether I'm a fucking
Because
thief.
once you don't have feelings, you're as good as an asshole.
But he'll attract fellow assholes. It's okay.
I'll attract my
thank
fellow assholes. You understand? And that's freedom. So when I'm sitting with you and you're my wife,
We may
and
love
you're not
assholes.
an asshole as me, but you're helping me on other situations,
Everyone akona mtu
I will go for an asshole.
You attract what you are.
I attract what I am. So unaniambia nisi attract you because now you want to become an asshole, and yet you're not an asshole.
So why are you judging me?
That's the question I have as well, though.
Why are
I'm
you
not
judging me?
Okay.
It's
Why are you
either
judging my decisions?
Like-
Ni kama mjasikia chenye nimesema.
I heard you very well.
Wewe umeenda umeambia bibi yako, mimi nikaa nikuje niambie Amy, mimi nimeendea dem asshole. Si ndio? Nikuje niambie Amy, so unajua wewe si asshole. Yeah, so I need you to be an asshole. Ndo nisiende asshole. Uniambia okay, I'll be an asshole. And then I'm also there seeing a woman who's not an asshole being an asshole. It's the same thing mtu anafanya.
Oh,
Nimekuja nimekuambia I found a good cook.
upgrades. You kama unajua kitu kinaitwa upgrade.
Then uniambia I can cook. Now I'm seeing a woman who never knew how to cook develop how to cook.
we're not so bad with that.
So you could do all this shit all along. You just needed a challenge.
Yeah, and you
Motivation.
didn't
You are not
complain
being-
all
you're not
along.
being
It's called
genuine
motivation.
who
You
are.
did complain all along.
No, by the
You
way,
liked the
Nimesema
package.
tena
By
I've
the
been
way-
complaining. As in mimi mbona unaruka hiyo part nasema I've been
Skiza.
complaining.
Umeanza sasa hivi.
Oh, iko ndani
Ah,
huko.
skiza.
Naona sasa ukileta mtu ndo naona okay, we're in jeopardy
we
now.
ukwai complain.
Not even a single
So
day.
who's the problem now?
I am the
Solely who's the problem?
No, you don't know what
He's
you
a-
miss.
He
the
is the
problem.
problem. Naona nasema let's talk about the
You
problem.
don't know what you're missing until you see it.
Kumanina zako. Haki ya Mungu tena.
Ngoja,
Haki ya Mungu.
You don't know
Hii
what you
nasema,
have it
jamaa
till you see
kumanina
it.
zake.
Ngoja. Hata kama napikiwa, ngoja nikwambie.
Umeambia Soli kitu fiti sana. Umeambia Soli kitu fiti sana. You didn't tell your woman
Kama chakula ni mbaya.
kama chakula yake ni mbaya.
Yes.
So who's the problem?
Sasa
Who was fucking pretending? You puny ass
I
motherfucker.
was there because of love. I was there to
Love
survive.
tena naye. Love
Now,
ni pretense.
I didn't know that
Love
I
ni
missed
pretense.
that food till the time I was served
Wewe.
with a different food.
Wewe
Nikajua,
tunakuona
oh,
kumana zako.
kumbe men can
Wewe
be treated
tunakuona
like this.
wewe.
Kumbe men can be treated like this. You see,
Na yeye
now,
mtetee sasa.
Better not it.
Mtetee.
bado
Mtetee. Mtetee.
ni kama
Because
diesel.
honestly-
Ngoja, kama diesel.
He didn't tell
Ngoja,
the woman
ngoja.
her food is bad.
But what he's saying is you have a package, you like 80% of it. No one is ever going to make you happy 100%.
That's bullshit.
And then you
Wewe pia
30%, no, it's the truth.
We ni
You-
Mariam.
Hiyo
tunaona huyu ni-
30%,
ama ni mtoto wa Mariam.
the time
Patiana mic huko.
your
me
time
tell
and
you.
you complain about the 30%, a change happened.
When you're not honest, it's
It's
about
honesty,
being
bro.
honest.
Okay,
It's
so you
honesty.
guys
It's
want to
about
pump
being-
your chest. You're always honest. You're not always honest. You
Oh,
will
I
lure
am very
someone with
honest.
your
Can you
until
focus on this
shit hits
situation?
the
Sasa hivi
fan.
unataka kuanza kuleta shit nyingine. You're not diverting this shit. Can you deal with this situation?
Huyu mumejieka
Yes.
pamoja.
Look here.
We are
down
dealing
with
with this situation.
Go down with this ship.
Yeah.
You see, me, I want to give him an example. And he doesn't give me time to explain.
Your example.
Okay,
though.
just hold on.
Okay.
It's like when you're having sex in the house. You've been having sex with your wife for quite some time. You know your sex is perfect because you're used maybe to one style, or two style, or three styles. That's what she can offer. Then fucking, you go out, you meet this girl who takes you with all those kinds of helicopter, you bend over, na nini. Then you realize, wow, I am missing all this. I didn't know I was missing this. Then you realize your sex sucks because you're used to one style at home. So you didn't know that you missed that style because you didn't have it. So the time you are introduced to it, then you say, oh my God, I'm going to tell my wife that she tries this. Or if she doesn't, I'll get somebody else because this other one blows my mind out.
So you're already fucking someone.
No, I'm
an
giving you
example.
an example.
You're already fucking someone though.
Yeah, because now you got
For you to
different
tell
style.
your wife, hey,
No,
there's this
it's-
thing we should try.
yeah, no,
You're already trying with someone.
Yeah, because you said now somebody is
Mr.
fucking my
Lawyer.
brains out. Yeah.
Okay. I want Amy to
Hiyo
come.
hiyo mapepo ya streets. Mapepo ya streets unaacha kwa streets. Usiletee bibi.
Hey.
Usiletee bibi. Eh? Hiyo mapepo unaacha huko kwa
No, because
streets.
now you want that person because now you want to make that person a part of your life.
No, but she's not that kind of person. You see? Sasa
I'm giving you an example. You don't know what you are missing till you find that thing. When you test it or you try it, then you know, oh, it's like this.
Kuna mjamaa, kuna text fulani. So the chile asks the guy, any babe, you cheated on me with my best friend. So the guy is like, I had to. The guy said, the Chile said, she has a sweeter pussy than yours. What do you mean?
And
I had
told
to
them no.
confirm.
Yes.
In fact, I got angry.
Na tukabet pesa.
In fact, I got angry that her pussy is not sweet as yours. What are you going to tell to that nigga?
He went testing.
Oh.
He went skin deep.
So the wife, if the wife does the same, is also okay. So mkuje mpatane tu muambiane, hey, cheki, we've
It's
tried
not
that.
a tit for tat thing. And I feel like
Ali,
if your tit is that, my tat doesn't have to be that. I can get you in your weak area. By the time we're close, nitakuwa nimesoma. Like nimekusoma, I'll be like,
don't
okay,
know what
I'm not going to pull
you
the
don't
same
know
card.
what
Hiyo
you're
itam-
missing.
hiyo itamguza kwa roho. Let me find something else.
So this
don't
is
know
not,
what
this is
you're
not tit
missing.
for tat. This is not
No,
tit for
you
tat.
don't know what you're
Hii
missing.
tunaiongelea what you people talk about love. Love is tit for tat. You know. Love tumeseliwa is give and take. Love tumeseliwa.
But that's
you
not
give me
love.
This, yeah.
That's just transaction.
Love comes with condition.
Oh, so Amy, thank you. What is our society definition of love?
I mean, our view of love is very transactional. I'm not
Thank
going
you.
to lie.
And what have you said?
Yeah, it's transaction. It's not love.
Tumeseliwa.
It's what we've been told, but it's not.
So that's the love.
Okay,
in our
someone
society.
tells you this is color blue, you're going to say, okay, now it's blue because
Amy,
everyone has
you're
said
not
it's
the
blue.
society. You're not the majority.
I'm not the majority.
Yes. Now, can we talk about the majority?
Okay,
What is the
sawa.
love in our society?
You see, that's the problem of being that's the problem
What
of
is
being
the
a
love
victim.
in our society,
That's the
Amy?
big-
Yeah,
that's
give
the-
and take.
That's
Yeah?
the-
Give and take.
right?
Yeah.
But the real love is supposed to be give and give.
Yeah,
No.
you want
Can
your
the people
union
in our
to
society
give more harmony.
comprehend that?
Yeah.
Can they comprehend that?
Somebody cannot give you love, you give them respect. It doesn't work that way. You give love and they
Can you
take love.
ask what a give and give is? You're in a give and take.
Yes.
Yes. Now, can you ask what a give and give is? You can't describe what a give and give when you are in a give and take.
But love, that's
So
how-
let me tell you what a
That's-
give and take is. So, Sultan, a give and take is me, I'm giving you, me, I'm loving you. Then another person is just taking that love, and we are mutually okay
taking
with
it and doing what with it.
Dizo ameuliza swali, a very deep question. There's a writer, very wise writer, who said, a flower gives us its scent irregardless of who is there, whether you're there or not. Why? Because it is a flower. Somebody who loves will love you either way,
Regardless.
whether you
Yeah.
do for them something or not. Lakini here, I'll only love you if you do something for
Conditional.
me. Conditional. That's not love. Yeah, that's just data aje sasa. It's very transactional.
It's Sultan.
Yes,
Yeah.
we are talking about wildflowers. We are talking about
that ship, by the
Roger.
way.
We are talking about
I was
wildflowers.
going to say I relate with both explanations because
I'm
look,
done with
okay,
that
this is the thing, yeah. The sun doesn't shine for itself. The sun shines. It shines
Because it's
for
the
the
sun.
environment. A flower
It
doesn't
doesn't
bloom
even shine for the
itself,
environment. The sun shines because it's the sun.
Sour,
That's
but
what suns do.
sour, but the experience of the sun is felt in the environment, yeah?
Yes.
So it's shining for the environment.
Yes.
The experience of a flower is felt in the environment. It's not felt in itself.
Yes.
Its colors and whatnot. Your expression is for your environment. So I
Yes.
understand you. What he's saying, though, is that environmental factors can also affect that expression.
So it's not love.
Sultan is talking about GMO flowers.
No.
Give and
If
take.
it's
Unataka
winter,
ni
if it's
GMO
winter,
GMO
if
can't
it's
survive
winter, the
on its
flowers
own.
don't
You want
bloom.
me to be so big? Dungami. You want me to be so big? Add some
No,
nutrients.
now that's transactional.
And that's what Sultan is talking about.
No, I don't think that's what he's talking about. What he's
You are
okay,
going-
yeah,
there he
manure.
goes, there he goes.
Okay,
And you're going
manure.
down with that ship.
I'm not going down with it.
My friend.
Me, but today I'm the neutral one.
Somebody must have taken care of that.
We are talking about wildflowers.
There's no white
Wait.
flower.
They are
No,
wildflowers.
Maji, soil,
They are
basics.
wildflowers.
Soil and
The
water.
ones that God takes care of. They are not prostitutes.
Oh my God.
Don't hate on God's creation.
Prostitutes.
I'm telling you, this guy. This guy.
Sema.
The white flower.
If you did not marry a flower, you married an acacia tree. A thorn tree, hiyo ni tofauti.
I thought
Guys, even-
will turn you through.
Si ndio hiyo itakuwa
Let me tell
inakudunga.
Haikauki.
Si ndio?
Freedom.
Itakuwa tu inakudunga kila siku.
Freedom is expression. That flower to be able to bloom, and it has the right conducive environment, right climate, whatever is making it bloom. It's freedom of expression. If the environment is not conducive, it won't bloom or look so colorful or as wide or whatever, because certain factors are not favorable for it. That's expression. You have the freedom to express yourself. But I feel like these are the things we're mentioning. They're motivators to that freedom. Respect is a motivator.
So I want to bring, me personally, I want to bring another woman.
Lakini story juu
Going
umewashwa.
to kuslimisha.
Ama wacha nitoke kwa
Kufanya
wanaume.
Muislamu
I feel
basi.
like-
I want to bring
This is war veteran. What was he going to do?
another woman co-host. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I'm feeling like bring another woman co-host.
Mm-hmm.
You're infringing on her
Amy, do I
territory.
need to ask you if I can bring another woman co-host?
You don't need
No,
to ask
she-
me because
she-
it's your show.
No.
Right?
Goja. We are following your logic. He is now infringing on your territory. She'll be infringing on your territory.
But because I will I'll feel like, okay, nasikia ni kama sasa I'm a bit boxed in, I will ask.
Swali ni
I'll be like,
show ni ya
why
nani?
do you need?
I'm not free.
Show ni ya
No,
nani?
you are, but I'm also free to ask you and tell you this is how I feel.
Ngoja. Sasa
Whose
show
show
ni ya
is it?
nani?
As in, whose show
It's
is
yours. And even guys, even in a working environment, professional, tuyekata kwa office and whatever, the boss, yes, will do what they want, but they usually explain why they're doing what they are doing.
So the only thing the boss owes you is to notify you.
it?
Notify me, but I'd want to know what
How?
results
They-
you're looking for. That's why I'm asking. It's my part as the employee to find out what results are these you're asking for and you're hoping for, and is this the best way to achieve it? Ama, I can suggest to you a better way.
But
This
it's
is the
his
same thing
show.
I'll do for your podcast. I'll be like,
it's his show.
yo, exactly what are you aiming to achieve? If it's a gap I can fill, don't you think I should feel free to suggest that I can fill?
No.
Bado. Sikiza. Hatujafika
Wow.
hapo bado.
Show yangu.
Yes.
It's only my show.
Si ndio nashanga? Hatujafika hapo bado.
Because if you feel you're comfortable enough, you could have done the show by yourself.
And this is not saying, because I can end up saying, yo, yeah, bring another woman. I feel like it's a balanced thing. Like your reason makes sense. Me asking you what's your reason is not infringing on your freedom. It's not. Me asking my boss, why do you want to do ABCD, is not infringing on his freedom of choice. It's
Sasa,
not.
and you know what he'll answer
We
you?
are both expressing ourselves.
You know what he'll answer you? It's because I like two women on my show.
And that's okay. Let him express that. But I'm
Mbona-
not.
But why would you say that in
Alafu,
marriage?
mi naweza kuambia hivi Amy,
Mbona
by the time
useme
I'm
hivyo in
bringing you
marriage?
on board, I'm not bringing you on board kukwambia you are the only, female co-host I'm gonna have.
That's okay.
I'm bringing you on board kukwambia you are part of the female co-host. You're the first.
Yay.
Yeah? The first one is always special. Yeah, you're special.
Yay.
Then nikiendelea, I'm going to bring another woman.
Sisi, but you'll have still communicated. I
I
feel
don't
like,
need to tell you though, as in nimekwambia from the word go.
okay, when the woman shows up, you'll still tell me something.
Amy, this is your co-host.
That's fine if that's how you choose to handle it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But there's courtesy.
It's just courtesy of communication. I feel like freedom is about expression.
Freedom si katasi.
Freedom, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Freedom
freedom
si
si
katasi,
katasi.
but it's
Freedom
expression.
Freedom si katasi. Wewe tunakuona sana wewe.
Mimi nilikwambia mimi
Wewe,
nitakuja.
you are
Mimi
not
mimi
Anyway, you know what? Mimi mnajua
about
style
freedom.
malizana na Sultan. Bro,
Inshallah.
sitawai malizana na Sultan. Because for me, I have no problem with Sultan's wife.
You
But
have a
this
problem
Jai
with
meet
me?
wife wako, but I have no problem with her.
Or
Me,
their
I have a
marriage.
problem with Sultan. Sultan is one hell of a pretense sent to us by the government.
Propaganda.
Propaganda. That's how
To make
propaganda
us-
starts.
To make us turn into weak men. That is Sultan for you.
Ama ametumwa na Women's Guild.
Bro, Sultan kuna vitu anaweza
You
sema
guys,
ikuwe.
honestly, let me give you a woman's perspective. Why do you think it's so easy for a man, for example, let me give a basic example like that cooking one, yeah? And the guy is not enjoying the food. Why do you think it's so easy for a man to say, yo, enye, I'm going to do this instead? That takes effort. I'm not going to express how I feel or whatever until something else happens. Even when they're choosing like to pretend or whatever, I feel like it's following their value system. And all of these things take strength. Just the same way it takes strength for you to say, yo, I'm going to bring someone else because, okay, that thing can go down my throat. The same way he will say, okay, this is not a pressing problem right now. And then when it is, he'll do something about it.
Yaani hata nafikiria hiyo chakula hata nasikia tu nimechoka.
Hebu rewind.
Diesel is mind haiko kwa chakula.
Ati unasema umeona niga
Kwa throat.
uko na that thing is not going down my throat.
I saw.
And then you
I saw
brought
that
him
coming.
another girl. Like, hey, suck his dick. Because me can't take that. But you can take it in your pussy, right?
I don't understand this analogy.
Like, why are you bringing him another woman? Because you can't take that dick down your throat.
Okay.
Yeah?
We've moved from food to...
I know.
See, man, you
You,
made you trap.
can't slide on that like that.
Made you trap.
You have to bring in
Okay,
in a
fine. I had it
specialist.
also. I had it when I was saying it, but I'm like, Shasema, let me just move on.
What do you mean? And you look at a nigga you're like, that dick is so big, I'm adding you another woman. Bruh, so niggas, you need to have big dicks. Yeah,
Oh, God.
but anyway, Ebu finish. Now you're going down with that ship. Ebu finish it.
No,
They'll
I
get you-
feel like it's admirable to be able to make such decisions on both ends. And to me, freedom, I don't even think, honestly, even for men, it's about respect. And I don't think for women, it's really about love. I feel like it's about expression. And being able, because every
Expression for who? For the women
every
or the men?
expression is followed with a deed. Yeah? If you have ended up expressing your frustrations and you feel like the best option is to walk away, you walking away is the best thing you can do to yourself because that will maintain your sense of freedom. If someone else's expression has expressed that they value other things more, and them choosing to stay will take up strength, both of you will use strength to make that decision.
So, Amy, what's your freedom you as a woman? You answered it. Can you repeat it?
Freedom is being able to express myself.
Sasa imebadilika tena.
And I tried to change, but I said I
You,
feel
we
like
can't
it's
trust
about
you.
no.
We
I
can't
said
trust
before,
you.
but I told you this before we started the
We
show.
can't trust
No.
So,
You
what's
know-
freedom for a woman? Can you be realistic?
Dizo, you know, she just to take you guys back, you know, she won't bring you another woman because she can't nini. She bring you another woman so that she can see her suffer. The way she,
Kwanza anaenda kuleta mbaya. Yule, wewe kwanza let me bring for you the bad one. You see Amy, as in wacha kutuweka kwa hizo vitu zenu. You
No.
just want to talk because you want to sound good.
Talking is not expressing can be many things, not just talking.
Amy.
I'm not lying.
don't know what freedom is.
You don't know.
Yeah,
You
na
don't know what
Sultan.
freedom.
It says the people who say freedom is about respect.
All day. As a man,
Right.
this woman told us what freedom is
Free-
for a woman.
Freedom is about respect.
No, I said in the space of love, I feel like women are able to freely
Unaleta
express
kelele,
themselves.
unaleta kelele. As a man. No, as a man. As a man. Sultan atawaambia yeye as a man pia.
Na mimi mkumbuke-
Sultan is a man. Soli is a man. Amy is a woman. So any man here is talking as a man.
And me, I said, I started by saying I don't feel freedom is a man or woman thing, but because I have to reduce this conversation to like men or women.
Too shallow.
Yeah, it's shallow. Freedom is not about
Okay,
being a
then
man or a
give
woman.
us
That's shallow.
give us your universal definition.
No, we are closing
Expression.
Expression.
I feel like that's a universal definition for freedom, both across both genders, is the ability to express themselves.
Like farting or something, expressing your essence.
Someone unaingiza mambo ya etiquette.
Sio ni expression.
And you've just broken that down again.
What?
So tumeingia etiquette.
Hiyo ni
Anyway,
etiquette.
wacha tumalizeni show bana.
Mi nisemee.
So this has been the 420.
The
Mi bado
420 show.
sijapata
Stripped
freedom.
down.
Sijapata freedom from watu hapa hivi.
Because
Mi
you
nilikuwa
just
nimekuja
fully
kupashana
expressed
kiasi
yourself.
yangu. No. I didn't need to express myself. I really wanted to pasha Sultan. Sidhani kama Sultan anatupatia yeye. People are not holding Sultan accountable for Sultan. Stop holding Sultan accountable as a couple. It's Sultan.
Tutamshika siku moja tumfunge na makamba.
Na
But then you've
tumshike
attacked his
balls.
marriage. When you're attacking one person and you attack the marriage.
No. His marriage is legit. We have no problem with his marriage. As in, me respect Sultan in his marriage and his wife.
Yes.
But Sultan as my buddy. Bruh, I have so many questions, man. Bruh. I'm feeling like, bruh, we ain't living this shit. So, hey, waja watu onane ni Sunday. Sunday, you know, we do the sacrificial Sunday. Pale vote tukiwa na
Crucified
Amy.
Sundays.
Fuck. Crucified Sundays. That's you introduce it now. There.
Yeah, Crucified Sundays. Again, we'll just be breaking down norms, breaking down ideologies that we've accepted as, right. I know everyone is so hell-bent on being correct. And on that show, we just want to be natural. So we just want to welcome you guys. Let's be natural together. No one's judging anyone, even though we're crucifying, some things. It's just so that it can be reborn if we look at it from a religious point of view.
Natural ndio nini sasa? Mnaingianga show ukiwa ndethe ama?
Utajuaje?
Suka muone.
Mimi sikaribii huko bana. Sikaribii huko.
Kamuone.
Natural expression.
Sultana anakuaga huko buda wewe. Unataka kuambia venye oji zo happen.
Yeye unaigiza ma images kwa
Awe
kichwa.
kamuone.
Saki ma images
Let's be
kwa kichwa.
natural together.
But yeah, manze, on Sunday we do a crucified Sunday, manze. It's venye tu Amy amesema ni mahali pale tunabonga nika cancel culture. Yeah, but yeah, we don't hide shit. We simplify shit, we complicate shit. Venye tu inakaa hivyo ndio tunadeal nayo. And then inakuja na both sides. Kuna Amy na kuna mimi, and you've seen Amy is a very strong character. Ameanguka na wamedrown na Sultan.
We're
Imagine
not
that shit.
drowning.
Sultan huu ndio ule demu unaambiwaga unaweza wa bibi wa pili. Na unajua unamwangalia hivi uko like bethe wacha tu nitabonga na bibi nionekana atakubali. Hata kubali. Hiyo ndio
sijui kama kuna
convince akwambie nope.
Sijui kama kuna bibi ashawa ikubali mimi sijui.
Bro, mungezaliwa kama Waislamu wale legit. Amngekuwa na hizo shida. But nyinyi wawili hapa hivi, huu Sultana amevaa hivi tu. Juzo ndo zinakutosha, kuna kichwa kubwa, so kofia ikutoshi. Kofia lazima ikuwe ni ile kofia. Anyway, manze, this has been the 420 Strip Down Show, manze, where we embrace the darkness and accept our weakness. Tumekuwa pale na my co-host Soli.
Poa.
Sema vile umechelewa.
Mimi nasema hivi, freedom is the ability to pursue your happiness. Fuata happiness yako. Otherwise utazeeka umekasirika. Na tutaki hivyo.
Thank you, Soli. Sultan. Tudare.
Freedom is just speaking the truth. Then you don't have to remember the lie you said yesterday. As long as I speak the truth, I'll always be free. from whatever I say, whatever I do. I'll never change my narrative. So take my example. Be as free as I am. Be mentally fit, physical strong, and say exactly what you mean. Freedom comes with a choice. And my choice is just speaking what is in my mind. No red tapes. Thank you guys. Have a good weekend.
Second wife umemaliza.
Ati?
Umemaliza.
Nimalize?
Yeah.
So as I said, before you guys crucified me, freedom is about expression. Hopefully, it makes you happy, whatever it is that you're expressing with your life. But, you know, truth is noble, but we know people tell lies. May I'd say just express yourself and hold yourself. Be responsible for your actions. That way you'll actually experience freedom. Because if you're pointing the finger at someone else, then you're not taking responsibility. And you really can't figure out your own authentic expression. So, yeah.
One second wife for Sultan. Mwenye hata haikuwa. The one that will never be. Your wife atasikia hivi yako like, hebu come here and sit down. But anyway, majamaa, so yeah, that's the 420 crew manze. Tutakuwa tunapatana venye tu amesema tupatane tena Sunday. Crucified Sundays. Hapo hivyo si ufanye hiyo shughuli yetu hapo ya kucancel. The cancel culture. But it's very blunt. But thank you my guys for joining in. Mimi na isiwezi wambe. Mimi nimepashana venye nimepashana. As a man, freedom is you living within a respected environment. If you're living in an unrespected environment, then you are not free. Evo too. Peace out, manze. Mr. Producer.